Oh, you starting right now?
Yeah. Thank you.
Music on. We can have water.
Are we ready?
Can you see?
I think we started.
Are you connected to this?
We are live.
We're live?
We are live, Goldie.
We're live.
We are live.
Let's get
ladies
reposts
and
going.
gentlemen.
Holy, this is exciting.
This is it.
Let me know if the stream works. Tune in and
Yeah.
let me.
It's live.
All right.
I need my new trophy.
Holy, this is a big day because
They thought it could never be done.
they
We got
thought the collab stream could never be done.
Vibes.
people have been asking for the Goldie Hour.
Are we back?
For
We're back.
forever now.
Goldie, it's been years since
This
Goldie's
is an
last
official
live.
announcement here.
Let's get this.
The Goldie Hour is back. We're in Novig HQ right now. We are putting down our swords and our weapons to come together to handicap the halftime show.
Handicap everything.
Handicap everything.
There are so
All
many
the props.
markets.
Let me
Yeah,
fix
this is gonna be legendary. I mean, there's like 20 markets already for the Super Bowl. Look, we're now, what is it? Officially 4 or 5 days out. Officially 4 days out. It's a Wednesday on February 4th, and already there is a market today that was going crazy. The advertising market.
I think
with
let's talk
volume.
about that one first, eh? So let's get that up.
Let's pull it in. This is the one that is very pressing. People probably saw Logan's post on this one. Logan made, I want to say $54,000. I know a
Okay.
lot of other people who made similar sums.
Yeah. So let's pull up. What was that tweet? It was Logan, right?
Yeah,
Did he tweet
Logan
about
predicts.
it? He probably did, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
There we go.
You can see here. It's his last. Yeah. Yep. This one.
Okay, so
Total return 53K.
We
He's still holding the rest.
we could do a sharps per square segment where I took the yes side without.
oh yeah, okay. So what did happen? What was the
Okay,
crux of the?
so they had Anthropic. First of all, phenomenal ads. Like very very good campaign, making fun of OpenAI. It is a ad about not doing ads. Oh, a little thumbs up
That was
there.
the thumbs
What
up.
was that from?
How does that come up?
someone-
Okay.
No.
I have no clue.
Anyway, Anthropic, 4 ads for about Claude. They announced they're going to run it in the first quarter, 1 pregame, 1 during halftime.
Mm-hmm.
But the ads were Claude ads. It did not at one point mention Anthropic. And if you pull up the Kalshi rules right here,
Yeah, let's look
it
at that.
says that those are the clarified rules.
I think honestly, in this contract, it probably won't even help as much. If you just look at the rules summary, this
Yeah.
is what most people are going off of. Okay, so a few things to know for this market. I will tell you, a lot of people, before the Anthropic ads even aired today, I know I was talking with a few others and a bunch of people who were thinking about, the whole Anthropic market. So this was something people were thinking about for a long time about, like, would Claude count? The main distinction you see in the market is last year there were similar disputes where there was the OpenAI, ChatGPT. Last year they kind of kept it a little more open to judgment, and I think they ended up clarifying, like, for OpenAI, ChatGPT would count. But there was confusion on this one. If you look at the rules, there's kind of a line in there that will say parent companies, like Wait, let me read the exact one because I want to make sure I don't flip it around. So
a little bit.
wait up. Yes,
Parent
it's
wasn't
down
in.
here.
Parent wasn't in the.
No,
rules summary.
there's a line in here that talks about. Let me find
Parent
it.
company ads
yes.
without.
Okay, so here's the thing. In the rule summary, parent company ads without specific brand identification don't qualify. What that was really referring to, though, is like if there is a brand in here for Gemini, right, which is the parent company of Google, a Google ad wouldn't
Alphabet.
count for Gemini.
I don't agree with. Gemini's a product. Alphabet would be the parent company of.
Yeah. So I'm saying if there was a but if Gemini, the AI model, was a strike, and it is a strike for this market, and they just did a Google ad for like Google search or something, Gemini would resolve no 100%.
Okay.
No
that's fair.
dispute. But this is what I'm saying is it's unique because it's the reverse of that. So that was
Yeah.
clear in the rules. This is you have basically
I don't get it. But I'm saying Claude is not Anthropic is not the parent company of Claude.
Yeah, it is. That's what because Anthropic.
Parent company is Claude is not a company.
Yeah, Claude is a brand.
Claude is a product
of Anthropic.
Yes.
An iPhone ad. Would that result for Apple if they only talked about the iPhone?
If they
and
didn't show,
and they hid the logo.
Exactly. If they didn't show any like Apple brand, look. I'm just saying.
Okay,
this is not. No.
Okay,
Wait. Right.
My smooth brain perspective here, which was wrong, was Anthropic only gets one product. It's only Claude.
Whoa. Okay, I get what you're saying. I will say, in general practice, it really only has one product, but in reality, it technically has multiple products. Although they're like,
would you say like the Claude API?
No, not the API. They have like other small stuff they make. Like I agree with you because when I was talking about people about this, it's like it's almost synonymous with Anthropic. But what I was getting to on the rules was I wasn't saying it's like 100% a clear thing of the rules. I was like I didn't know how this was going to get resolved.
Oh my God, man! I mean, you're in a tough spot here.
I'm not.
I just say
I'm not doing anything with anything.
If we go to the
I'm not saying the rule
chart here, I think I bought here and sold right there, so we'll take the win.
What I'm saying is the rules specified. Okay, we moved away from the rules game, but the rules
the pre-clarification.
Wait, yes. Okay, so the pre-clarification rules specified that if there was an ad for like Google, the company, that Gemini wouldn't count. But this is the reverse of that, because this is them doing an ad for Gemini, and in a sense, and asking, does that count for Google? So that's where the confusion came, because this was like a reverse of doing it was the reverse of doing a sub for a parent. This was, or I guess, whatever. You get my point, right? Does that make sense how I explain that? So that was a lot of confusion on how it's going to resolve. The reasons people like Logan felt so confident was, like I was saying, last year there was a similar dispute because there was OpenAI and then they did ChatGPT and it was actually disputed. It was going back and forth, but they clarified that ChatGPT would count, I believe. So they changed it this year to be brands instead of that.
But doesn't that flip on themselves?
It did.
Well, the strike probably should have been Anthropic / Claude, or just it should have been Claude. But like at the end of the day, the strike was Anthropic. So I'm not saying I lean towards one way or the other. Like what happened today was Claude officially like came out with their ads for it, and then Anthropic went to 98. A ton of people started hammering no's because of this whole dispute. So, and then you get to what happened to where they clarified it no. I think based on how the contract and all that stuff was, it would be pretty difficult to go yes, but I leaned 50-50 on like, would there be a clarification leaning towards yes? Because obviously a lot of people are going to say, really? You're saying Anthropic didn't do an ad when they see Claude?
Yes,
right?
Exactly. Well, so this one I highlighted because my attack to this rules, if I were to be on the yes side, would have been brand, Anthropic, may also refer to a brand by characteristics. Claude is a characteristic of Anthropic. That's the angle I was going to attack. So if I were to go,
what I would say is that rule, my interpretation of that would be if they listed AI company as a strike and there was a Claude ad, it would resolve yes for AI company. That's how I interpret that rule.
My dumb sense here again would be like more people know what Claude is than Anthropic is.
Oh, 100%.
It is very much synonymous.
It was just a bad strike.
Like
yes,
it
I
is
agree.
1-to-1.
It was a bad strike. It should have been Anthropic / Claude or just Claude.
Yeah. Fair.
For sure. I'm just upset I didn't make any money on this, honestly. Because this morning I woke up to people messaging me because I was talking about this for the last week and I was in bed when they dropped the freaking commercials and it mogged up to 98. And I was like, is this really ASAP? I didn't know the commercials came out, so I made $0 on this.
What does mogged mean? I know Ben Freeman posted the definition, but everyone's like getting mogged up.
So
and mogged
do you
down.
guys don't use
mogged is when you like big.
Yeah,
big
but like
guys,
I guess it's more of like a mentions term. It's just like in mentions frequently, right? Like when you see a graph like this, right? Obviously it happens in markets a lot. Like it has happened before, but in mentions, graphs like this happen so frequently. And when this happens, it's called a mismog.
A mismog.
Yes.
That
Yes.
sounds so
So
stupid.
when the
mismog.
when you mog something, you're basically almost like bonding it to
Mismog
99.
sounds like a Yiddish word.
So when you mog something, you are buying it up basically to 99. You're eating all the open liquidity. And then a mismog is when someone does that when it's not actually, the strike hasn't happened. So like you could theoretically say this whole Claude thing was mismog to 98 and people started hammering those. The reason it's so big in like the mentions side of things is it's so frequent where like Foster, right, became super, like a big clip that went big with Foster was in a Caroline Leavitt speech.
How many views did that tweet do?
I don't think it did that many views, but maybe, I mean,
Are we
I
talking
don't know.
about taxpayer?
Yeah, the taxpayer.
That was the first ever like Kalshi mentioned market.
Yeah, that was the first time
One
I ever
kilometer.
made like but that was where Foster, you know, had like so anyway, she said taxpayer. It's one word, taxpayer. It doesn't count for tax. Someone mogged tax yes up to 99. Foster bought like 20K no's for a penny because someone mismogged it
Bonded?
to 99.
Misbonded?
Mismogged. I don't
Okay.
know. Do you
Okay.
use misbonded? Misbonded is
I don't know. Bonded it.
Miss
Bonded it.
Bonnet was my second grade math.
They bonded it. Okay. Before we get into Super Bowl, one more time. Gayton did comment. He said, okay, we had 2 members mismog in past couple hours on Discord. Said chat.
We had 2
Cambo.
members mismog in the past couple hours on.
Members.
What did they mismog in the past couple hours on? Is this in mentions or is this?
Rebonding Trump no to attend.
We'll get into
I
that.
think that we'll get into that, but I think that's a great bond.
That's a good
by
one.
the way. Yeah.
I
I mean, it's
there's
priced
some
pretty
there's
high
some
now.
other ones I like there. And Gayton said rules are shitty. Market
I
title.
agree with what Gaten is saying. I don't necessarily think it was rules or shitty. I actually think it was the strike, because
Yeah.
if you're gonna do brands, you have to list all brands.
If you're gonna do companies, make it about companies.
The
Yeah.
one thing I would say in terms of a mismog, or however you want to put this, is like hilarious term. On the mention market, it's someone missed something there, whereas here, a lot of it was dependent on the clarification.
Yes,
Right?
but
This is not the most related, but semi-related. I had over 2.5 sets or 3.5 sets in Djokovic Musetti last week, and he retired, and no one knew what the rules were, and went all the way down to 1, and then they halt the trading, goes all the way back up.
Where did you get it at?
I just took it pre-match.
Okay.
I was not trading the live.
So you made money then?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because they were all at 80 something, right?
Yes, but my thought is like, do you play something knowing it's going to get clarified differently?
So, okay, the reason I would still describe it as a mismog, theoretically, is like, people 3 days ago, like, many people were thinking about this whole Claude versus Anthropic thing early, like, before, and everyone kind of knew there was a very high likelihood there was going to be a Claude ad, you know? So, to me, them dropping the official ad isn't, like, that big of new information. Obviously, it's stuff that should move the price, but what happened is people, obviously, that weren't thinking of it, mismog it, because like that's just new information. Then theoretically, if you know it's gonna get disputed, its new fare should be like maybe 65, 70, for yes. Because when I saw it, it actually flipped to where someone started really dumping their yeses, and I was gonna enter yeses in the 30s. I tried to. I mean, kind of thankful I didn't get any, because I didn't fully know which way it was gonna go, but I mean, playing disputes like that, I try to avoid them. I think Logan had so much conviction, and he talked about it because he had played last year's market, so he really understood the whole brand versus company thing.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but there was another mention market, and on the topic of mention markets tonight, that was really big, right?
Oh yeah.
So do we want to get into that too?
Yeah, there was a Trump NBC interview today. I think someone was even saying that there were mismogs on that. That's maybe what they were referring to.
What was the core context there?
Look, it was... So, there was a Trump interview on NBC. It was a 2-part interview.
Let's get that up.
Which is kind of weird. So, this will probably...
Is it still up or is it gone now?
It might be hard to find... Okay, type in what will Trump say on NBC, because so what they do is they pause trading.
I got
on
it
all the
already. I
markets.
know I have it in my history.
Oh, okay. So, wow, look at that. They already resolved these freaking markets, which is pretty sick, because then if you bond these, your payouts are actually like they're starting to resolve these fast. That's all I'm saying. But first off, this was ended up being a 2-part interview. So they aired at 6:30. It started on NBC, and then at 7 p.m. they were like, "All right, thanks so much for coming on for Trump." But people who knew that this was not really ending because they were going to do a second part in the next segment at 7. So first there was like that guy follows. First there was a mismog when people thought the whole segment ended at 7, and then no prices shot up to like 90 for stuff that hadn't been said. A ton of people were accumulating, but then you have another hour-long full interview, 7 to 8 with Trump, and there's like 5 minutes left. Epstein was trading at like 5% to be said. 8 Wars got as low as 2% to be said. Someone bonded 8 Wars no 5K at 98, thinking the speech was over when it wasn't over.
What
and
time did this start?
6:30, and it ended at 8. It was an hour and a half.
Damn. That's brutal.
Oh, yeah, the guy's commenting on the 8 War thing,
Yeah.
yeah. So he knows what happened. So somebody lost 5K on 8 War when he said in the last 5 minutes. I know the other guy who who bought it the other way, but then he sold out. I should have just held, but
Brutal. Were you trading that like on the way here? Or?
Yeah, right before I came here, I made like $700. I should have made way more with everything that happened. Foster did pretty well. I know a few people did pretty well too.
I just don't. It's too much. It's just too much.
Dude,
man.
mentions are getting too much. There's like so many right now. There's like 10 a day, and that's why people are doing crazy numbers like Catboy, Moonlight, whatever. It's doing insane numbers. You know who's not talked about is Kenobi, because he's not like public on Twitter, but he does even more than Moonlight. This is a guy that's
Who's the number one?
You know what's crazy? It basically Kenobi historically is like number one, but there's this guy who's hidden, and he's an actual guy. It's not like he's like a market maker or something and he's above everyone, and he just is not public at all, so no one knows who he is. Actually, apparently Kenobi knows him somehow, and he's like, yeah, it's a crazy world. I mean, they're doing insane numbers. They're just sickos, not afraid to size up.
Wow. Okay, should we talk about some Super Bowl stuff?
Let's
Are
do
we
some
ready?
Super Bowl
It's
stuff.
the big game. We don't want to get in trouble with Goodell out there.
Yeah, the big
Let's
Pro Football Championship.
The Pro Football Championship.
Okay.
Before we get into the props and things where we can actually find an edge, any leans on the game here? I'm a big Pats fan. I am in my Puerto Rican best here, getting ready for Bad Bunny, but the Seahawks are so good.
Has Chris tipped you anyway? Is he giving you anything? Like any punch?
We are seeing a lot of Novik cash come in on a bunch of different sides. I mean, I would imagine the Seahawks close 5.5.
Wow.
It's just,
There's a 5 now?
what is it? I want to say.
Wasn't it like 4? It was 4.5, right?
And
then
if you are
3.5.
trading the game, can you pull up Novik real quick?
Yeah, let's do
Here,
it.
Novik has the best odds, the best prices, no fees. It is no doubt the best place to trade the game. Also, the NBA trade deadline is happening right now, and there are some crazy moves, and you will see some interesting things happening right now.
Okay.
Also, 60% touchdown boost. Just have to throw that out there.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
68%.
First of all, look at how tight that spread is. It's fantastic. I just think the Seahawks are such a dominant team. It is tough. But there are a lot of sharps in the Pats. There's a lot of action coming in both ways. I'm not really saying that much right now, but it is, to both your points, it's just hard to find a lean on this game. It's such a high volume market. You're not going to beat this market.
Yeah, I don't know anything about ball. I don't predict NFL games in terms of I.
You don't predict.
I
Dude.
don't
Like,
predict.
let's be real.
Look, but I mean, I don't know how the Hawks lose. I could see this being a close game. I mean, all these playoff games have all been pretty damn close. I hope it's a close game. I love close games, obviously. Like, overtime would be electric, for just these markets, everything, volumes. But, yeah, if I had to go one way, I mean, if I had to slam 5K on something,
If you're
I'd
looking
go
at overtime
Hawks
right now,
money line. I think it's like 5 or 6%, right?
I think it's a little higher.
68% is a lot, dude. for the Super Bowl.
Special.
I heard today,
man.
Super Bowl is not a day that you want to sweat stuff.
Yeah.
You want to make your money, like mention market or whatever, or arbitrage the 1 cent on Poly or 1 cent on Kalshi, back and forth.
A few things. We do have some fun markets here. We did this before DK copied us. Will the Hawks pass the ball from the Pats 1 yard line?
What's fair price supposed to be?
Bit of an homage to the Marshawn Lynch fiasco there. I don't see that happening. Granted, Matthew Stafford he's not on the Hawks, set a record for the most 1 yard touchdown passes in the history of the NFL. I could see them run a little bootleg action, but plus 500 seems too high. It should be. I mean, why would you not?
I don't even know how you get fair for something like this. I guess you just look at
I will say I was watching Bet the Process, or listening to Bet the Process. Shout out to Rufus and Jeff. They're awesome, and Rufus is demolishing on Kalshi right now. But
he's always
the
up
amount
there,
of modeling and game flow and stuff
really
that gets into it's crazy.
Like, Rufus, and I try to listen to some of their stuff tonight, but I have so much respect, and it extends out of because obviously you have people like him coming from the sports betting world, whatever, is people that really are building bottoms up their own fair value. So people like the Yabvex of the world that are just unbelievably incredible at building their own models, their own fair values of these elections, and just knowing it's even live as information comes out. Gayton, who's going to be joining us shortly, the Gaytons of the world, building their own models of Spotify data and all this stuff. I do that for mentions, but outside of that, a lot of what I do is just kind of top down type stuff where I'm like a vulture. I don't give value to the, I'm just,
Damn.
I guess I kind of am
self-reflection.
Look, it's self-reflection of I will say, for mentions, right? I am adding value to the markets there. But for a lot of the other stuff, I'm I'm just a little bonder.
We can get into mentions in a second, but I'm curious, how do you assign fares to announcer mention markets?
Oh, that's a great announcer mentions. And by the way, I have a sick post that I don't think is going to do good numbers because it's just an 8-minute long post talking through. But it's one of my favorite clips of all time. So NFL is ending, right? So we're kind of not afraid to give edges away of what me and Foster were doing, right, for these mentions and stuff. For fares for NFL announcer mentions, it's looking at historical data and building up, your traditional fair values from looking at hundreds of games of what words are said, whatnot.
Now, is historical, are you weighting it more on the announcer teams or on the
Is it Tom Brady
teams themselves
this time, or who is it?
No, it's
Tirico
it's the
and
Monday
Collinsworth.
Night Football crew. I
No,
believe.
it's
are they Sunday Night Football?
It's
or
the
Monday?
NBC crew.
But they're
Collinsworth?
what night are they though? Usually they're
Sunday night.
Yeah, okay,
It's-
Sunday Night
it's
Football.
Tirico
Yeah, it's
and
Tirico and Collinsworth, which is going to be great because we have great
Italian
data on-
Mike getting ready for
and
Olympic mentions are going to be fun.
Dude, Olympics is going to be. I was so scared.
How do you do research on that?
Oh. Well, the best part about Olympics is there's gonna be.
No one is any.
It's good. Exactly. It's gonna be so hard to get fares for all this stuff, a fair value or whatever.
I mean, what are the right strikes to put out?
Yeah. I'm super excited for Olympics. I hope it doesn't turn into just gold medal markets, and I hope you get actual who's gonna win each thing markets. So I hope that Olympics, by the way, is flooded with too many markets, too many props to even keep count of. That's what I love. So, but yeah, for announcer mentions, it's looking at historical data, and then to your point, you have to index to at least what we do. Prime time. Is it Monday Night Football? Which announcer crew? It is dependent on each announcer crew. It's also dependent on if it's a primetime game because it gets more coverage. Different. But to be honest, that's what we've sliced and diced it to. There's a million extra ways to slice and dice it too. We're pretty bare bones. You could even go deeper.
Now, granted, this mention's been up for a while. At what point until game time would you say these markets are as efficient as they should be pregame?
I would actually say for announcer mentions, they are least efficient during the game. They're extremely inefficient during the game.
A lot of market buys. Also, is that one of the reasons, or just because of?
It's a mix of, you will have, yes, market buys. You'll also have people watching live kind of misinterpreting things. So like the most frequent one is if there's a roughing the passer penalty, and let's hope there is one in this game, someone is going to mog roughing the passer to like 80%. But the reality is odds of them actually saying roughing the passer, because very frequently an announcer will say, oh, roughing, or he'll say some different variation that doesn't qualify. And they'll mog it up to, I've had it once. And, I don't feel great about this stuff. I'm sorry for the counterparty. It's not like going back to me on exchanges, right? But someone will mog it up to 98 cents. Yes. And I'll buy 500 shares at 2 cents. And, they don't end up saying it. Yeah. So that can definitely happen live. And that's why I like live. But the trade-off is you're not going to usually get incredible liquidity live. So it's a balance of, but you can sometimes.
You can get a couple thousand shares maybe, right?
Honestly, for the Super Bowl, if it's similar to the playoffs, like for the playoffs, sometimes stuff would happen to where live the game was very mispriced, and I was able to get like 5,000 plus down, and I know other people were getting thousands of shares. So you actually can get decent liquidity.
Wow. Now, to your point there, not to give away too much of your edge, but like when you're trying to scrape all this data, are you looking specifically at strikes that have been around for every single market, or like do you have a certain set of strikes that you find to be the most mispriced?
Yeah, it's difficult because Kalshi will have recurring strikes.
It's so
usually.
Obvious. Everyone's trying to get in on that. When I was first getting into mention markets, I told Predam, I said, hey, it's if you don't want to tell me your tricks, that's fine. But it is so obvious what side you, Cat Boy, and Foster, all of you guys. I mean, look at this, guys. That's what 30.
I do laugh so much at
30,000 shares against less than 2K. I mean, hey, you want to know what the sharp side is? It's 80 cent bid, 80 cent no. And you're penny jumping most likely
no,
the sharps.
It is funny how true that is. And I mean, it gets even funnier when sometimes live during speeches, like there was an example the other day where, oh gosh, what was the strike? It was the strike was, would they say security in an earnings call? And it was referring to like the word security, right? But you have all these analysts who are from B of A Securities, who are from all these other companies. And there was actually a market a couple months ago where basically if the strike is included in a proper noun, in this case it'd be like Bank of America Securities, that's a proper noun, then it doesn't count for the individual strike because it's the plural form in a proper noun. It gets so convoluted. But during the mention, there was like 50K in like open interest of people trying to buy no securities because they were expecting people to mog it on something. So looking at the order book definitely has information. Yeah, J Harp's talking about Quanta because that's order book can be valuable for sure when looking at these.
There was some that I saw. It was always, I think Next Gen Stats is one where you'll have all of... No, okay.
Next Gen Stats is hilarious because it's literally one person who will just like full port Next Gen Stats. And it's not even like he's got a big bankroll. He will just put like 60% of his bankroll on Next Gen Stats, which is very context dependent. He does it when the time is right. It's definitely not something every game.
What a catch, no. I'm looking through the ones that I'm always on. What a catch. No good, no. This is higher than usual. 37, right? Isn't it usually 70, 74?
No, I'd say like that's right around like what I guess it kind of usually. But again, no good's a great one during games, right? Because are they doing a long
the moment
field goal?
The moment they go for a field goal, you'll see the order book empty, or some people do market buys. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's funny is when they miss a long field goal, there are times where they mog it, and then he doesn't say it. He says like, "Oh, it is not a
wide left." Yeah.
And then someone will,
That is.
But there are times too where like say no good trades at 40, right? And then they're kicking a field goal, right? If he misses the field goal, fair for no good should be like 75. So if you can be the first one to know that the field goal was missed, and you can probably think about ways to be that, then you can be the first to catch up to 75. But then you're taking a risk. But
now, for the people, are there any strikes that you got some leans, you got some feels?
Give the people something.
Let's simply see how much, based off of this one stream, you can move this market.
I don't have any positions yet. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the market right now.
Do you have orders in?
I don't have orders in yet. I'm debating. So to be honest, these markets, like, seriously, for me, right when the game starts. So obviously the game starts, right? Then you have, like, based on the timing that Kalshi will set, which I don't know, what's the game scheduled for? Like 6 p.m. or something?
6:30.
6:30
Eastern.
So the game will start at 6:30, right? If that's what Kalshi sets, and then you got like 25 minutes, right, until the actual game starts. But all the bids die at 6:30 because people will set their bids until the game starts. They'll set to expire. So that's usually where the best prices are. So you can get good prices right now, and you can get size. It's just like I will say I think the best prices are closer to the game. But I mean, the ones you were kind of looking at, like looking at the order book, no roughing the passer, probably a good buy based on what I'm seeing in the order book with where the buy pressure is. And then you said what a catch. That one's going to be dependent on the announcers. Of like, do certain announcers say what a catch more than the others? What a catch is a perfect example of one that I think as you get closer to the game, I would not buy nose now if you want to take the nose side, and I would wait till it gets very close to the game because people's favorite strike is what a catch. So as soon as like
you're just gonna see Trent posting about it, right?
Yeah, Trent will post about it. Whoever. Oh, we got Gayton coming in here.
We'll come in a sec, yeah. But let's keep talking about our stuff.
You're crushing the set design here.
I'm trying my best.
No,
I'm just getting them
perfect.
set up. Because I think before we listen to Bad Bunny, because we will be listening to Bad Bunny for what, the next hour and a half?
Yeah.
I wanted to do all 18 hours of his discography, but I don't know if you can hear us. Okay, I will let him hear us.
Oh, his camera.
Okay,
down.
thank you.
Just gotta pull it. Just pull it higher.
Thank you. Yeah.
The...
But before we listen to all 18 hours of his discography, I figured we gotta get the expert to tell us what we have to be betting on. And I know that he's been he posted his positions today. We'll look at the tweets. But yes.
Caden, I have a first question.
Wait, I don't have him on yet. In a sec.
Vamos a hablar español por Bad Bunny, güey.
What?
Are we speaking some Spanish?
You can. 1 second, Gaten.
I'm watching this market like a hawk, and I think we are due to find the inside movement tonight on this street.
I think it's tonight or tomorrow. I think last year it was Thursday or Friday that I started getting some notifications about insiders. So it's probably the same thing this time. But okay, let's see if we have liftoff here. Gaten, I will unmute you. Oh, you can unmute yourself, and let's see if it works. Gaten, are you on?
Hear me?
Yes, you are. This is amazing. All right. Hello. Okay, everyone. This is Gaten. What a little intro. You know him the best, so give him an intro.
Yeah, look, this is Gaten. Gaten's come on my stream multiple times. One of the number one culture traders on all of Kalshi. And, I think this past month with the shutdown market, I know you've been cleaning up.
How's it going?
Yes.
Going great. Yeah, you cleaned up on the shutdown. Made like 38,000 or something like that. So that was all right.
How did you do on the Grammys? Did you take any big positions like against?
No, I don't usually bet very much on the Grammys. I don't think I really have an edge on the awards stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you posted something actually that I had the same thoughts on. I think the analysis you did on the Song of the Year, in the sense of like going back, I think 4 or 5 years, it's almost never the favorite. I truly do kind of feel like, because if you watched all the other awards, even the pre kind of awards that they did before was shown on TV, favorites were losing all day, and it really felt like if you just shorted the favorites in some of these, you probably would have made out pretty well.
Yeah, that's what it's like every year. I don't know why the market doesn't learn. Like Golden was up to like 80 cents at one point, and then it ended up losing. But yeah, I had some like token positions to make the show more interesting, but I didn't. It's not like I'm going to throw thousands of dollars at these things.
Were most of the sharps on no? I wasn't on no for Golden. My only position was best new artist, Olivia Dean. But
which I fudded you out.
Yeah,
of,
you
sorry.
fudded me most. I kept a little bit of a bag, but were the sharps all against Golden as well, or like was this a consensus take?
It seems like they all were.
I took no Golden, so sure.
But why wouldn't the sharps have moved it into under 50? Like why was it kept at 80 cents the entire way?
I think it's just like not a lot of people want to go huge on something as unpredictable as a single award at the Grammys.
Does Domer talks about the Oscars as being like his number one thing before he came on Polymarket? He was always betting Oscars and elections. Doesn't he?
Yeah, Oscars are different because you've got so many inputs. You can look at all the regional award shows and kind of figure out which direction it's going to go. Grammys, it's just kind of like they're pulling stuff out of their ass. You don't really know, like, they're really hard to figure out. Like in hindsight, after the fact, you can look and say, oh yeah, obviously it was going to be Billie Eilish. But beforehand, when you got 10 songs, like you can make a case for almost any of them. And then like the album of the year, best new artist, and best record, the favorites all did win there. So it's like, how do you know which one the favorite's going to lose on? So I don't know. I just think it's hard to go big on those.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, fascinating for me. I think I broke even, maybe lost a little bit on the awards, but
Grammys.
Well, I made I did well on the Grammys, but it wasn't the awards. It was mostly like who would attend the Grammys, who would perform, and you know they release who is scheduled to perform at the Grammys, but still, for whatever reason, the day of you could just kind of be a maker on the no side of almost everyone who's not in the list and. Get kind of filled the whole night.
When they were doing the medley of best new artist people, you saw when Addison Rae started performing. Horrible, by the way, horrible performance. It was taken from 1 cent, like bonded, to like 4 or 5 cents, right? So you could get shares of Addison Rae No at 95.96. Same with Somber and Warren and Maria's. You could get all of them in the mid 90s, which. I don't know if that was a responsible choice, but I thought it was pretty good idea because it was a 2-person race, right? Dean and Leon Thomas. So that was the extent of live trading that I was willing to go through.
The reason the no's don't go super high was like last year, The Weeknd did a surprise performance.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why there's always a little bit of uncertainty. You could get blown the fuck out if you.
But it was bizarre.
And then they just show up.
Because, I mean, I had probably, like, for example, Doechii. I was getting filled at some point at, like, 15 cents on her not to perform when she was never scheduled to perform. And then I was across about 7 or 8 people at around 50 cents, just spread out on them not to perform. But there definitely is that uncertainty. I'd say the biggest part of the night was when The Weeknd did his kind of 5-second... Is that a performance or not?
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
I was just about to show that because you basically foretold that it could happen half an hour before, right? I'll pull up. You won't be able to see, but I'll pull up what day was it? February 1st. Probably February 1st, right?
Yeah.
You had basically foretold that it was going to maybe be a little bit of a dispute or some issue. So let me get this up. So the Bad Bunny interview was consequential for the Kalshi market. He sung for 30 seconds. It would have counted as a performance. And I think right before that, you were talking about it too, no? I thought you were.
Yeah, because Trevor Noah went to him twice. The first time, he kind of egged him on a little bit and nothing happened. And the second time he went back, and that's when he sang a line. But it wasn't enough to count. But it was like if you were bonding no, you should have been pretty nervous in that moment.
Yeah.
I was in that exact situation. I had I didn't have a large position, but I think I had $1,000 on him not performing. after it had cut away from him and he officially said he couldn't do the performance. But I had been looking at the rules before and talking to Foster, and we had seen the whole 30-second clause. So then when Bad Bunny came back and did kind of start performing, it got bought all the way up to 90, in which case we got a lot more shares of no in the 10-cent range, and then we sold out in the 80s, because then it became a whole dispute of like, would that count in that market. Right. I remember AE News made a surprise appearance in the Mentions Discord and was talking about it because he had pulled a yes position on it. But yeah, that was a bizarre, kind of unexpected.
Yeah, I was wondering like what could have happened for it to, in that circumstance. He's singing one verse and then one half verse, like he changed the words a little bit. How much more would he have had to sing to actually resolve that yes? Was there any way for that scene to resolve yes if he sung for the full 30 seconds, or Trevor Noah didn't say, all right, that's enough, thank you? Like, was it close to reaching the 30-second mark?
Yeah, like if he would have sang a full chorus, that would have hit 30 seconds easily. Of course,
yeah. I mean, so the way that I timed it was the moment he sung with Trevor Noah. They sung like a duet of sorts, and then to Trevor Noah saying that's enough. That was 25 seconds, but most of that was just the instrumental part. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, instrumentals I mean, for this halftime show, we'll talk about it. Instrumental without him singing will count for performing, based on my reading of the rules.
But how much of the...
So that I'm saying, like, if they had just done more instrumentals to reach 30 seconds, would that have been enough as a performance?
Yeah, it would have been a fight.
Yeah.
And you guys were on top of it. Like, I was just watching. I didn't even have Kalshi up. I wasn't trading or anything. I'm just like, oh, Grammys, I'll just check this out.
It's sad. I watch these events, and then I don't even remember what happened, because I'm just, like, looking at the order book. Yeah.
I try to separate things. Like, you don't want to get in a situation where you can't enjoy stuff unless you're betting on it. And Grammys are one of those things for me.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about halftime show, because we're going to listen to some music soon, but we need your take, because you also tweeted your opinion on some of this. What is the right approach for trying to handicap the opener of the halftime show? What do you do? I know you said it's less than 2% of your port, but what is the correct approach to analyzing the opener?
So it is tough, because this is a one-off show and he couldn't really do anything he wants. The first thing I look at was his he's on a world tour right now, so he was just in Colombia, and he was in Peru before that. So you can look at his set list, and he's been opening his concerts with a song called La Mudanza. Mm-hmm. And like, I don't know that song makes sense on a shorter show, though. So
it's like, what, 1 minute of just rap and then a nice instrumental?
It's got a long intro and a long outro. But it's not like one of his biggest hits. It's probably not even in the top.
No.
Well, it's definitely not in the top 5 of his last album, even. So it's not like, if you got 12 minutes, you want to do the best you can. Are you going to be okay over there?
3? Okay.
3 for good luck there.
Okay. Sorry, it's not one of his popular songs, and I'm thinking, okay, I still need to learn the approach, but my approach is that you have to, he does need to give something popular to bring in the fans at the very beginning, if he cares about that.
So I was buying Mudanza for the opening song at like 5 cents, but I don't have much of that. And then the other one is let me pull out. I can't remember.
Sorry, you said La Mudanza?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll write that down.
Yeah. Just trying.
So it's got, like, he does a brief intro at the beginning of the song where he talks about his parents and how they met, mm-hmm. and kind of. So when he'd go to the different countries and do the tour, he'd open with that, but he'd tweak it so that it said something about the country he was in. So he could do something like that with the Super Bowl still, but I'm not super. I don't. think he's going with that.
I mean, looking at this market, I guess I want to say maybe it wasn't with the music, but do you think there's any risk? Are there any disputes you foresee having potential to happen, having looked at the rules and kind of looked at some of these music halftime show markets? Like, are there any scenarios you're thinking about?
I can't remember. Like, I think it says if you can hear that, like if they play the
song,
the notes,
yeah,
it counts, right?
Yeah.
Now
Like,
people will probably be angry. People will be angry about that if it affects them adversely. Like Usher, when he started 10 seconds
The
of
Usher was horrible.
10 seconds of My Way, and then or is Caught Up, and then My Way, and then switching to Caught Up, right? So that's probably what people might be angry about. But I think the Kalshi does say it clearly that
It's gonna go yes,
perform,
something like that.
I mean, for the Grammys,
Yeah.
perform meant sing, but here perform means
yeah, they did switch it up.
yeah,
And
music.
then
So.
he did his residency in Puerto Rico for 30 shows.
Mhm.
And right before that, he dropped a new single called Alambre Pua, which means barbed wire. It's not even on the list. I
Okay.
think there's pretty much zero chance he goes with that.
But that's what he opened with for all 30 shows.
Yeah.
And that was recent, right? The residency.
It ended in September. So
Okay.
since then, he's been on his world tour, which started in November. So I wouldn't give too much importance to that.
All right.
So then what I'm looking at are like what songs just start out well. And if track number 1 on his latest album is a perfect opening track. And
Is that Nueva York?
What was that?
Is that Nueva York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So crank that one up a little bit. You got it? Can you?
Oh, okay.
You
I can cue that. Sure. Let's get that up.
Now, one thing I was looking at here is it sounds pretty often the Super Bowl halftime performance does not start with a song from the most recent album of that artist. It's pretty rare.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you weigh in the fact that because Bad Bunny in an American audience, some people just haven't heard Bad Bunny and that doesn't really weigh into it? And secondly, like, to your point about predicting other song stuff, like, how much of it is a song that's just a banger for everyone to hear, even if they haven't heard the song before? Like, how much do you think that weighs into this here?
And that's the tricky part. Like the top song in the market right now is that Titi Me Pregunto.
Yeah.
Which that one's just a banger right from the start. Like,
Yeah.
once the crowd hears that, they're going to be going right away. And that's one of his biggest hits.
And that was an older song, so that would
Yeah.
fit the bill there.
I believe he has only started a show with that at Coachella, which is somewhat
But that's
of a,
kind of
but that's kind of a giveaway in that, like, he doesn't start his normal shows with that, but when it's a massive event,
exactly for the general
He goes with
audience,
the banger.
which to me is like Coachella is a perfect example.
Okay, we are ready for Nueva York. Let's listen to it. Can you hear it? Oh, can you
I
not
can
hear
hear it.
it?
I can see you dancing.
I wore the Hawaiian shirt just for this reason.
Just think of a good music. Ba, 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 ba.
Si te quieres divertir,
Man,
I close my eyes, I see 15 guys with their phones out, you know.
un regalo en Nueva York.
I can back it.
Si te quieres divertir,
I could kind of see this as like an opener. It feels kind of
If
like a good hype to
to me, it feels like
while he's walking out.
so aggressive at the start. I don't know. My thinking for the start was, I mean, Baila's my favorite song, though now I'm thinking it could be the last song. Monaco, the orchestra at the beginning is something I'm into. DTMF, obviously, I mean, DTMF is like the Diamonds, Rihanna Diamonds, right, as a last song. I don't think it would be the first, but Monaco and Baila are my favorite picks, but I understand that the arguments for the current favorites and Nueva York.
I mean, if I were to take a position on this market, I think I would take a no on Titi Me Pregunto. Because I just, given, like you were saying, what is it, Coachella's really the only recent song? I just don't know how this could be 65% if you could be that confident. I mean...
When do insiders start being a factor in something like this?
It could be in kind, but the weird thing is like that was my first thought when I saw that pricing. But then why wouldn't like did they just leak the opener to somebody? Why would only that market be priced that way? So that makes me think that it's probably not an insider. It's probably just like people thinking like, well, that's a total banger. He's going to start with that.
And it's the perfect song for people to like. This is like the most mass appeal song to where I feel like too like potentially.
My other thought is if it was leaked, it wouldn't be at 62. It would be at 80.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Usually they're not super conservative. Like if they're usually not like seasoned traders.
Yeah.
When they're getting
That's
this
fair.
info.
Yeah.
Let me lay out another scenario. So this was his most popular song up until about a week ago when La Canción passed it up. But pull up Dakiti.
Yep, I will.
So
Let's get that.
like for me, this would be the coolest way is to have Jayco out there, who's another Puerto Rican artist. He opens this song, and then Bad Bunny comes on shortly after.
I may or may not have over 1,000 shares of Dakiti there.
Nice.
Okay. I think we can.
I also probably got a little trigger happy there and got it as a song to get performed, which I want to say that's sitting around like 55, 60 right now. But part of me is like the actual melody of the songs here matter so much more than how big of a song it is, just because they're in Spanish. It has to appeal to a mass audience in America that doesn't speak any Spanish and probably has never heard these songs before, ever.
I'm ready to play it.
And this is a banger.
Okay. Maybe if you can't hear it, I'm sorry, but think of Dakiti, how it starts. Okay, this fits that like mellow intro I was talking about.
I love hearing all these songs for the first time.
I know I should have not listened to any music until we started. Then I would have had like a original.
I should listen. I'm gonna listen to Bad Bunny.
The first guy that's singing is not the Bad Bunny.
It's not him.
I know this song 100%. Yeah.
Got like a billion streams.
Yeah.
Billion.
I just couldn't name any of these songs. You know.
Would he actually start with not Bad Bunny?
I hope so, because I got a bunch of money on that. Well, I got like 3,000 shares of that at 17 cents.
But that exact outcome, or just him perform? That guy performing?
Just him being part of the show.
Okay. Well.
That's maybe
Okay,
an
we can
interesting
You
segue.
ruined the vibe there by turning that
I know.
off.
Sorry, I want to keep listening. I just want to.
Y a veces es dolce, a veces vulgar. Y cuando te lo quito, después de los paris, las copas de vino, las libras de mari. Tú estás bien suelta, yo de safari.
This is Bad Bunny, right?
Culo fenomenal.
Sounds like him.
Pa' yo
Claro que sí.
devorarte como animal. Si no te has venido, yo te voy a esperar.
Wait,
En mi
Claro que
cama y lo voy a
sí?
celebrar.
What does that mean?
Like, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Y siempre te lo pongo.
My mom always says that when we're in like a Spanish-speaking country.
Si por mí te lo pongo.
This is a lot of not Bad Bunny. I
But
don't.
this part hits. Tell you.
Yeah.
Here's a play.
This part right here.
Okay, I like it.
Then the crowd goes ape shit.
Yeah.
The crowd. It wasn't a big beat drop. Respectfully, sorry. Now I cut it off. It
I
wasn't
feel like
that big
none
a
of
beat
his
drop.
Now,
songs are that big of
my
beat drops,
one
though.
straw man, which Takiti and Nueva Yol are two of my takes, long shots for first song. In a lot of the other halftime shows, they bring on live performers. I feel like horns and drums are two things
Baile.
that very much they want to bring on. They will bring on a live band, trumpets, trombones, guys playing the drums. That's my one fear about Dakiti, is that it is less like optimized for a live performance there. But I could also see him open up with a song like that, and then they bring on the almost like in SpongeBob from the ground, they bring on the trumpets, and then everyone starts playing there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot of
Because I
like
don't want to cover different
situational
sounds.
modeling
That's
here.
part of why he's the most streamed artist, is because he's got a wide variety of sounds. So I don't think he'd want to just do one sound.
On that topic, actually, because he was top Spotify artist today on US, probably global tomorrow, right? Do I have the right take? that he's going to be.
He's been global since
No,
January.
Global Song, DTMF. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah, he was global song. Oh, you were super close today.
End of beginning was today. Tomorrow will be DTMF. I'm thinking. I think that's 80 something now. Hot 100. He was nowhere close to being there, but now that after the Grammys lead up to the Super Bowl, does he have a chance to be number one this week on the chart?
I don't think so.
Too late?
No, because streams are part of it, but that
radio play.
That other song. What's that other song called?
Choose in Texas, my favorite song. Choose in Texas.
I do.
No,
like
not that one.
Man I Need.
Oh no, I think Man I Need's that's the number one song on the radio.
Okay.
And Bad Bunny gets no airplay whatsoever.
Yeah, fair.
So it's hard to make up that much, especially when Bad Bunny, like his streams didn't really start till Monday, and the biggest 3 days the biggest 2 days are Friday and Saturday.
Well, I mean, you think about Not Like Us. It was released on a Sunday night, and it became
but that was drawing 4 times as many streams as.
That's true.
I see top bid.
That killed me that week. I was big on Euphoria way too early. And
I killed that one.
I was attacked.
It took 3 seconds of that song for me to know that was going to be number one.
I was attacked by this guy over here badly. That was a tough week.
I see top bid on Taylor here is like 95 on the nose.
I just saw that.
I feel like you can get filled at 95
every week,
right? If you put up like a decent like just from Taylor fans.
For what?
For Fate of Ophelia, for that market you were just in.
Fate of Ophelia for what?
The one you just had.
Oh, he's saying just any week you can bid no on Fate of Ophelia and you'll get filled a little bit.
Swifties or something. I mean,
is that still?
Like I made a ridiculous amount of money. Like
I knew it.
On her being, last month I had like 60,000 shares that she wouldn't have the most unique.
See, why don't you do this
until Bad Bunny's streams get filtered out like Drake? So just wait until the Universal lawsuit comes through. Then you'll see.
Real quick, back to this. I'm curious. Like, do you ever look at big, like, position accumulations on events that could be leaked on Polymarket to like see like which accounts are just like, I think there's one guy with, I want to say 17,000 shares of Titime Pregunta.
No, I don't really watch that.
No.
I mean, part of me, shoot.
We lost him.
He's going to be right back. Part of me just thinks like the people with insider info aren't sophisticated enough traders to accumulate a large position on Polymarket. But I could be wrong.
Then what do you mean, like, to accumulate a large position? Like,
say you know the set list right now because your friend's friend is helping with Apple Music and running the show. Would that person have, one, enough bankroll, two, the tech sense to get set up, and three, kind of know how to play the market to get a large position without psyching everybody else to
exactly.
be scared?
That's the thing with, I feel like they wouldn't know how to accumulate, you know what I mean? Like, and they would just be market buying. I mean, I feel like it's a frequent thing.
It is somewhat of a poker game on an event like this where there will be an insider at some point that knows and bids this up, I would imagine, to 90
it's
in the next 48 hours.
48 hours. I just don't think yet. And I don't think 17K shares is a lot. There's a lot of liquidity on Kalshi where you can get size, and that wouldn't exist if there was already insiders in it.
Yeah, and the other thing I'll say is like...
Look, I mean, if I was an insider, this is 124K shares. I would take that. My inside information is worth 40 grand.
Yeah, and the other thing I'd say is, like, for markets like this, I'm just frequently going to lean towards the side of, like, not thinking it's going to be an insider, because there's going to be so many instances where you just have some whale that wants to go, like, especially for markets like this. Just the flow sometimes. So you're going to have to take hits sometimes if somebody really does know something, but...
Okay, we did get Gaten back. Let's
we
get
lost
him in
you.
here.
Sorry about that.
I think that was on my side. I think my kid reset the modem without telling me or without realizing I was on a call.
Okay, we were on the case of 17,000 shares. One, I don't think it's a lot, and two, I guess you don't think it matters regardless of how many
No,
shares.
I'm just too lazy.
Yeah,
I mean, it
okay,
matters, but
fair.
I'm just not.
I mean,
I just don't.
so if you look at
that
the,
one.
like I have the Kalshi market pulled up right now, and it's 125,000 shares you can get between 62 and 68. I say that would be impossible if there were insiders in the market already.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. So
How much is bid on the yes side? I'm curious.
Like I'll look for stuff that's way more
I'm putting
suspicious
up a
than
no
that.
bid.
yeah, that makes sense. Pardon?
I'll look for stuff that's way more suspicious than that. Like I noticed that Bad Bunny as the halftime performer was leaked just because it was so weird. Like
That was the
trading behavior
weirdest.
That was tough.
That night,
yeah,
I
was driving
remember.
home. I remember. Yeah.
It was like flipping back and forth. And then I don't know if you recall this, but the market for who will perform got bonded as well, like early. You know, where I think Cardi B was, you could get filled. I don't know how much size, but around 10 cents to single digit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
People just assume. Like, I don't know if they misread the market title or what happened.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about performers as well because you did take some positions there. I think we're good on. Oh, someone took a little bit of no for Titi Me Pregunto, so maybe we're moving the markets, eh?
I'm putting a bid up right now.
That would be good.
You'll see it. Ready? Look at 61.
Wow, there you go.
We're in there.
Okay, on the topic of performers, you have some positions there, and they are based on what exactly?
Wait, the market did move actually. Like 2 cents, right?
Yeah, it did, for sure.
We're moving markets right now, guys.
So,
All right.
yeah, what are your small bags here that you want to shill?
So the two that I have fairly large positions on are on J Balvin no and on Daddy Yankee no.
Daddy Yankee already said no, right?
Yeah.
So
So Daddy Yankee, he's like retired from reggaeton. He just does like Christian music now, spiritual music.
light work.
So he said in an interview back in November that he wouldn't do, like, his big hit was Gasoline, and he said he wouldn't do that. He'd only be a part of Bad Bunny's show if he could do his spiritual music. It's like, well, no, you're not going to come on and have a Christian revival at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
As part of Bad Bunny's show. So that one I'm pretty heavy no. When I say pretty heavy, it's like 3,000 shares or something. It's not ridiculous. And then J Balvin was asked by TMZ a couple weeks ago if he'd be part of it. And right away, like, he didn't hesitate. He's like, no, he's my homie or whatever. I'll be there supporting him, but this is his moment to shine. And like, he's not going to say yes if he's supposed to be a surprise.
Yeah.
But if he's a legit no, he's going to answer like that. He's going to answer. He's not going to hesitate. He's like, oh no, he's going to say, I'm going to be in the front row or whatever. So I didn't get the impression that he was covering up something or lying. So I think that his denial is also a fairly safe no.
Cool.
Now, on that note, I do think he has to bring on a handful of Puerto Ricans up there. To pump my own bags, I think Chenko Corleone, he performs...
What's the song?
What's that song?
You do have a yes, right? If I
Yeah, I
say
got one yes.
He performs...
Taney?
He
Was it
performs...
Me Porto Bonito?
Me
is that what you're
Porta
thinking of?
Bonito with him. Did a little bit of research here. He's going to be in Gilroy on Friday night doing a Super Bowl weekend performance. He's in Vegas on Saturday night. Part of me is like, it's not that far of a flight to get from Vegas all the way back to the game, but like, would they be doing prep
he
the
has to
night
do
before?
dress rehearsal stuff, right?
Well, he's going to be there Friday. I don't think they're doing a dress rehearsal Saturday. I don't know this. I mean, it's a very quick PJ.
What
to
is your
get
entry
from
price?
Vegas. My entry was like 30.
Okay.
So not
So-
You're
terrible.
getting some CLV.
Are we
Getting-
should he get ready to sell or
Getting some
what's
CLV
that? How's that
on
rationale?
Chenko. I'm
I don't
willing.
love the entry price, but I don't hate the position. Like he can't do that song on his own because the other part is so high.
We need to listen to it.
It's a banger.
The voice is so high compared to Bad Bunny's that it just won't work.
Should we get it
So,
on? Should we get it on
I
quickly?
could see that happening. And that's, as far as guests go, I think that, like, Bad Bunny's whole thing has been he hasn't really changed who he is. He does the music that he wants. He does it in his own language. He doesn't even, like,
Sorry.
he doesn't even clean up the slang. Like, Spanish speakers from Argentina or Mexico don't understand all of the stuff that Bad Bunny sings because he just sings it in his own regional slang.
And plus, it's got 2 billion streams. I mean, it's a huge song.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't trying to play this too heavily, but part of me thought, like, Chenko and Me Porto Bonito to get performed should be at the same price. So if you can kind of arbit on both sides, that is potentially a play. This is not the most liquid market here.
I like
but
the ARB ideas.
Those should be tethered there. So if you can get Chenko at one side and get the no side on the other, or vice versa, a little bit of a low liquidity ARB moment there for...
You make 17 cents or whatever if you pull this off successfully.
Make a few pesos.
Okay, let me give you my takes. Cardi B, no. I like it. It's not going to get performed. You said that same thing because it was performed years ago. So therefore, Cardi B won't be there. What's that?
Yeah, plus it's a Cardi B song. This is not a Bad Bunny song. It's a Cardi B song with a Bad Bunny verse.
Okay.
So you're no Cardi B?
I mean, it's the favorite. She's the highest, most likely person, and you can get no shares for... I mean, I think this is mispriced.
I will say,
personally.
as a Homer Patriots fan, I'm like, oh, Diggs, Cardi. I think there is a lot of, I sold out of
Taylor Swift didn't perform
I
the
sold
last
out of my
2 years.
position there, but like...
Like, what are we doing?
No. Taylor is a much bigger star than Cardi B.
Sure.
But I think that the normie mindset is, oh, Dig is in the Super Bowl, Cardi's going to perform. And it doesn't work like that.
Fair.
Building off of that, maybe I'm crazy in thinking this, they have to bring on American Pop Star, right?
No?
Like,
stick it to the man. Don't
Trump's
bring an
not even
American Pop
going
Star.
to this.
If you want to say American Pop Star, you go to the All-American.
I'm curious.
All-American broadcast with.
Have you
Kid
talked
Rock.
to Grande on the Cardi B position at all? Because I know Grande earlier in the year was pretty bullish, I believe, on a Cardi B performance. But it seems like, have you
I
talked?
think he's out of that
Yeah.
position entirely.
Yeah. So he's also okay. All right, I'm gonna put a bid up. One thing I'll say, going back to TT Me Pregunto, is.
Mhm.
If you look at the share sizes I'm getting filled at, it's pretty bullish on the nose. I'm getting filled 15 shares, 7 shares, 1 share, 7 share, 3 shares, 7 shares.
Robin Hood.
So I
The
like
power of Robin Hood.
I like that I'm not getting
it could be Coinbase,
big
hey?
fills, So to me,
Prize picks.
I feel like there's a lot of people coming in and they're like, "Oh, I know that song from him," and because if I looked at that list, that was probably the only song I could know by name,
Shame on you.
I know.
Shame on you.
But-
DTMF, but okay.
It's kind of alpha, the fact that I don't listen to him, and it kind of explains.
Fair. All right.
Just to
Yeah.
go through this list, is there anyone else that we're missing? Like, again, my normie America brain is thinking like,
I just don't know why
they
you
have to
wouldn't find
put
that.
in Travis or Drake or someone, but I guess it's not.
I would buy every single no here because why wouldn't you? Drake? Bro.
Okay, it's not going to be Drake, but...
But like that intro we heard to Nuevo Yol, that's El Gran Combo de Puerto Rico.
Wow, Cardi B has moved already.
Is that like a...
Like, legitimately, this
Wow.
is...
Is that is that like a band?
Yeah, it's like a 17-person
Okay,
band or
so
something
that-
like that.
yeah.
They're all in like their 70s or 80s at this point.
Okay, so there.
But he did
Yeah,
have
I
them
guess.
at least one of his shows, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
The other one I call out is Grupo Frontera. I have 3,000 shares of them now at 81 cents.
Yeah. Okay.
He did a song called Un Por Ciento with them. But it's another one where it's a Grupo Frontera song and he does a verse.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very Mexican song. So I just don't see him doing a regional Mexican sound as part of his concert, since that's not really his sound.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Now,
So it'd feel out of place.
the anti-predictor in me is coming out, and honestly, what I kind of just want to do, and sometimes looking at these markets, is almost taking no on everything, on everyone, and especially, I feel like people that really aren't going to perform, like you were talking about the Christian singer, who it's like, man, fair value for that maybe should be like 97, 98 on the no.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm just like, is the best strategy here just taking a lot of no shares on, especially some of those ones that are like extremely unlikely, because you can probably get filled close to 90, and then even on some of these ones here, it looks like you can get filled on no's in the 56. I just
would bet no on everything.
Yeah,
I just
that's
don't
what I'm
see why
saying.
not.
Like it's
nothing ever happens.
You are probably gonna make good money just taking no on everything and being a maker.
Yeah, probably. And like a lot of these, he does so many features and is featured on so many songs that like Drake is just the song Mia, and that's
it's not even
from
a
years
banger.
ago. Drake sings Spanish on it. Rosalia, same thing. He's got a song with her. So it's like he's only got so much time up there, so you can't pull in all these artists.
Yep.
Like I think probably the biggest one he could pull in, as far as like Bad Bunny's head and shoulders above everybody, but probably number 2 would be Karol G in that genre. And she was at the Grammys. She presented there, so she's been in town.
She's in town.
But even then, I don't want to pay 40 cents on her being there.
Yeah. Wow.
I think I'm probably just gonna make the no side for like
Yeah.
the top 10.
Yep. So on the topic of insiders, because we know that eventually, like when the books start pulling their lines, that's when we know that something got leaked, even if we can't find it. When do you think that's gonna happen? Tomorrow, the
It
next
could be
day?
any minute. Like there's an article in a Mexican newspaper today with a rumored playlist, and I looked at that, and it could be legit.
Was TT Me Pregunto first?
I don't think it was. Let me
Oh, wow.
The bull case is building.
Do you know the name of the article? Or the name of the
Well, just look
publication?
up Bad Bunny set list.
Yeah, I saw a couple stuff. I'll pull it up after.
But there was only one song that I thought was weird on there. Let's see. I should have pulled this up before because it's not coming up right away. But like the playlist that they posted seemed reasonable, except for there's a song called Andrea.
Oh,
which
Dikiti.
wouldn't really.
That would be big. That would
What was
be
that?
huge. I would love
It looks like
Takiti.
Takiti's number 1 in the league set.
I don't know if this is the right one, but it's 8 songs. No, that can't be right. And it has
So
I
it
like
starts
it.
with Titi me preguntó, nuevo yo, baile inolvidable, caerita, debí tirar mis fotos, Andrea, ojos lindos. Well, it's got the wrong name because that song's called Ojitos Lindos. Monaco, Me Porto Bonito, and Dikiti.
Okay, well,
So, here,
Wait, which
let
one
me
was
let me
that?
send this.
yeah, you send it. I'll pull it up.
It looks like there's some conflicting set lists that we were just looking at.
Send it
Some
to-
AI action here.
Um,
Takiti's a banger.
I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I'll find it. Let's see.
Now, I did some vibe modeling where I just threw a bunch of what I wanted to do into Claude Code and tried to have it do a bunch of research on my behalf. And it probably is very wrong, but it liked Neverita and Takiti with a lot of long shot value.
Nice. I think
We'll
I
see.
probably have. I can't remember.
I'm curious, like taking a bit of a step back from this, I guess, like specific thing. How much of like modeling versus being able to actually hear the songs
I don't know
yourself
where to find it.
weighs into these types of things for you?
Zero modeling.
It's all buzz.
Zero modeling.
This is all vibes. I mean, it's a one-off show. How much
There's no
How much
Kelly.
can you really pull?
No Kelly.
I honestly have found, at least for me, someone who is not a strong modeler, I try to put myself in markets that rely on just vibes as much as possible, and they're my favorite types of markets.
Yeah, I'm
just
doing
vibes.
Like if it was Spotify and I had infinite data to work with, then it's a different story. But something like this, like Bad Bunny might want to do like a biographical thing where he starts with some early songs and moves to his latest ones. He might want to do it focused on Puerto Rico. He might want to do, I don't know, shift genres.
I mean, look at these prices. How many people are going to perform at
it's
the
like
freaking
it's
big
a
game?
whole
This is
it's a
just
whole
crazy.
medley. They're all gonna have an instrument
Like-
performing, or they're gonna dance.
I mean-
This is my bull case for Baile, but as a last song, if we had a market, because it's a song as in that advertisement when all the people were dancing. I think the end of the show, like Blinding Lights, the weekend, you'll just have thousands of people on the field doing a dance, like salsa or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be.
Another thing,
That's my vision.
he's done 3 ads, and the songs were Calladita, De Kitty, and
Baile.
Baile and Olvidable. So I imagine all 3 of those are close to locks.
Yeah. Cool.
I have Takiti, yes, shares.
There you go. Only other stuff I want to ask you is stuff more recent. So I asked about Hot 100 this week. Are you on Choosing Texas?
I switched to Olivia Dean.
It was today.
she's-
I didn't look at today's streams. Was it good for her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So let me pull up my numbers.
I got to get into this. I want to have a number chart that I'm...
I want to screen share, but I don't know how. Well, I could figure it out.
So
It just takes time.
So the country song's up by 724,000 with 2 days left of reporting.
So that's
But
two. That's
Olivia
about
Dean's
2 million.
song-
That's about 2 million all streams, right? Not just Spotify, probably. It's about.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then hold on, let me pull up how much she beat her by today.
Damn, because tomorrow's the last day, right? No, 2 days left. 2 days of data
Yeah.
left. Yeah, I
So
didn't think about that.
so she beat her today by almost 200,000.
Yeah.
So say that they reduce the gap by 300,000 more. So that's like 400,000. But then the airplay, Olivia Dean's crushing her in airplay. And I think Olivia Dean probably did pretty well with sales as well. She dropped her price to 69 cents.
That's what she would do if she wanted to win.
Mm-hmm. So I got her fairly cheap. But the thing is like,
Probably for me.
with the recent changes to Billboard, paid streams are worth more than they used to be. And I have no way of knowing, like, Olivia Dean's 1.5 million, how many of those were paid? So, like, last week I
That's
had...
the changes Billboard made, right? Starting in 2026. I
But,
remember hearing about
I
Yeah.
that.
mean, talk
So,
to
like,
the
last week
Talk
I
to the
had
still does a good
Choosing
job.
Texas and Aperture, like, neck and neck.
Yeah, I didn't at all. I had Aperture 90. I was like half the OI on that market for Aperture.
Yeah, I didn't bet on it, but like if you looked at the final projections, the Choosing Texas crushed on airplay, and it actually beat Aperture in sales, and it only lost by 0.2 million in streams. So if you just look at those numbers, then Choosing Texas should have won, but because the split between paid and free streams
Must have been.
was so skewed towards Aperture won.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So
And I don't have a way of splitting out the data like that. So
Yeah.
my models don't work anymore basically for Billboard.
You can put a range and hope you get some data out of it. But yeah, interesting. If I wanted to bet on Choosing Texas for this week, would it be better to go into the February market? So all of February, 71 cents. So I get this week, I get 2 weeks from now, and 3 weeks. So I know next week's probably going to be DTMF, right? That's my bold take.
No, Taylor Swift's gonna make a run at it. She'll probably get it.
Oh, for Opalite? For the music
Yeah.
video? Didn't think about that either.
She cheats.
Yeah.
So she's gonna ship 1 million single sales, and she'll release 50 versions, and she'll drop the music video on Saturday.
Unbelievable.
And she'll only drop it on Apple Music and Spotify since YouTube doesn't count anymore.
Yeah.
So she'll do every trick in the book to make sure that she gets it, basically.
Do you think she's doing that or her crew is doing that?
She wants it.
Oh, okay.
It's her.
She
Like, they're
tells
not doing
her
it against
people
her
like,
will.
hey, get that for me or you're not coming on my jet or like stuff like
Smart. I would do that.
Yeah.
that. And then she lost to I Just Might. I had I Just Might that week too. I support Bruno.
I've
Mars.
gotten
man.
so rinsed on music markets, man. I have such a bad taste in my mouth with trying to predict music.
Man.
Well, part of the problem is if you don't subscribe to Luminate, you're not getting a full picture of the data, whereas other people do have a full picture of the data.
I think my problem was I never looked at the data.
I think the problem was the
That's
data
also
was
a handicap.
filtered out by billions of streams because of a lawsuit. I think that's the big problem.
That was I remember the moment I saw that
biggest
book
scam.
flip. It went from like bonding because for that market, I had a limit order set of like it's so stupid 5K at 95, and then all of a sudden I get a notification you've been filled 5,000, and I'm like what? And then I open the book and there's like 50K at 80 or at bidding 20 the other way, and I was like something is happening here, and then the rest of the day just was like brutal.
And that's the thing, like, Drake has been ahead of Taylor Swift in the U.S. artists every single day this year, but I won't feel confident betting on Drake to be number one, even if he is every day the entire year from January to November, because maybe they wipe out a third of his streams again.
Well, he'll release an album. That'll maybe put him far enough that a third
Yeah, that's
doesn't
true.
matter.
Iceman.
Iceman, yeah. Okay. Gaten, we're gonna start listening to some music. I think it's 10:30, but
Let's do it.
we could listen to some music. You don't have to stick around. Thank you so much for giving us the insights.
Yeah,
Wait,
appreciate it.
quick question. I need one touchdown score in this game.
One touchdown. Which game? The Super Bowl? They play football?
In
The
the
big
Super
game,
Bowl.
the big game we call it.
I need any sports related prediction.
In the Big Bad Bunny
you-
performance
you have
where
here.
they have the game.
I hope that you want
Yes.
this to fade it, because I'm the worst
Yeah.
sports bettor
Just
in the world.
what's the only football
Let's get
name
it.
you know? Give us something.
What's the Patriots quarterback's name? May?
Drake May.
Drake made a run in.
I'm going to say he'll be the MVP. So there you go.
There you go.
Fade that. And you'll make
Wow.
money.
That's a good take.
I would
Is
love Drake
on-
May to. Okay, wait. Quick final question. It's not on Kalshi. It's on Polymarket. Will Bad Bunny wear a dress? How do you think
No.
about that one?
It's at
No, you
85.
wouldn't.
I mean,
85 for yes?
for no. I would take 85 no. It's like the best market there is. If I'm being honest.
No, that was like, he hasn't done that for years. And like when people talk about him cross-dressing, that was about one particular music video where he's singing about a woman that dances alone. And then other than that, like when he'd wear a dress, it'd be almost like a kilt.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about cross-dressing. We're talking about more like almost a Scottish look.
Yeah.
But no, that's not really his thing right now.
Fair. All right. The market's at 14, 16, so I think it's a no, but not much liquidity. But thank you. Thanks for the insights.
This was awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
amazing.
nice chatting with you guys.
You heard it
Take
here
care.
first. Hawks are winning the Super Bowl.
I'm a little scared that he just said Drake May.
I'm going to grab another beer.
MVP.
Yeah.
Anyone want a drink? I'll drink it up then.
You're all good.
You're good. Okay, let's.
I'm a little stressed right now about this game. It's just kind of all setting in. I'm worried. There are some fun mention strikes on Polymarket that they just added.
Yeah.
They have, will they say Drake May Lover? Will they say Bake Miss?
What about the ham for Sam? That was from Jimmy Kimmel's
That was
sidekick.
funny.
It's a good
I
one.
also would say
What?
Whatever Malcolm Butler is at, he should be at 100.
We've killed.
That is the most obvious. Is there a Malcolm Butler strike?
We killed this market completely. It's at 45. I think this was single-handedly us. There's no way it
Let's
wasn't.
go!
Yeah, would have liked to get some no there before. Oops. Okay. Let's
we're
put
moving
some
markets right now.
Let's put some music on. Let's start with.
Let's do in order.
We'll
Let's
do
do
in
TD
order.
Mepergunto.
No, we're gonna do the. Let's do the album.
Okay.
Let's
well,
do the
no,
album.
I was just gonna say let's do all the top songs in order,
Sure. Okay.
and then we can
Yeah.
kind of do a little. I say we do the first minute
Fair.
and a half of each.
Fair.
I just think part of it's like closing your eyes and visualizing the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like
don't-
that.
So a bit of some stats right now. Timberlake in Super Bowl 52 was the only show in the last 19 years to begin with the song that is less than a year old. So it's very rare to start with a new song. Granted, Kendrick did So New, a song had never come out yet. It could also get a little funky. I don't think Bad Bunny would do this type of shit, where Gaga started with God Bless America. And then she jumped down into the stadium and did Poker Face.
Okay.
Only 4 of the last 13 years, first songs played featured modern artists that were less than 3 years old. So it's probably going to be older than 1 year, but a few years old, but not super old. Based off of that, TJ does kind of fit that mold, and the Coachella factor is the closest comparable to the Super Bowl.
I think it's probably rightfully the favorite.
Ooh, Doma reposted.
I think it's right. Yeah.
What's up, Doma?
I think it's rightfully the favorite. I don't think it's worth what it is. I don't think anything is worth what it is until we have a leak, or until we listen to the music and pick a winner.
And as a obligatory paid shill, if you're trying to trade these markets with 0 fees, go to Novig. Novig
No, let's look at it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait. Go to specials. Specials. Pro football.
I mean, there's probably. If you want to ARB, you can probably ARB this now, right?
We can ARB these out.
Oh,
we got to add some.
well.
We need to. Some of these markets are not the most liquid, but that's okay. We can forget that
well,
we just saw that. But any other props there?
Heads, tails.
Heads or tails.
That's good.
0 V's.
We're gonna listen to
0
Monaco.
big. Okay.
Mr. Nick, Monaco's is my pick. So we're gonna listen to that when Predem comes back. I want to get him, but we'll wait for him to come back. Is he coming back?
I kind of like Dakiti here, honestly.
Okay. We're gonna listen to it.
I'm making a
We
mess
did
of the
already.
board here.
Just buy yes on everything. One of them has to hit, right?
I think if you just buy yes on everything
You're the
and
money
buy
on
no
everything.
on Tite, then
Okay, I want to listen to. Okay, before he comes, I'm gonna listen to Baile and let everyone know that it's my favorite song.
oh, it's such a banger.
Pensaba que contigo iba a envejecer en otra vida, en otro mundo por hacer. En esta solo queda irme un día y solamente verte en el atardecer. Si me van sola y triste no me hablan. Si me ven sola y triste soy culpable. La vida es una fiesta que un día termina.
Okay.
Are we on the mic here? Now, to your point, when I think about the opener, I think about the entrance.
Yeah. So
You know what I mean? This is very much like come up from the middle of the stage, and it's got the horns. Oh, you might be on something here.
Mr. Nick, you are so smart. I like that a lot.
Wait,
He's given good
ending
insight
should be La Mudanza.
because stick it to Puerto Rico or stick it to America. Oh, I wanna like this
I
makes
want
me
to
want to
dance,
bro.
man.
Oh. Okay, that's not. Okay. Baile. Well, I need Predem here.
I
Yeah, you're a
will
big Bad Bunny
say,
fan? Thank
off of the baile,
I'm gonna get Bad Bunny.
the baile entrance there. We have a custom Goldie Hour segment right here. Let's cook up a combo. Okay, while we have the floor here, we're going to cook up something very special. Goldie's Lock on Novig. We got... Ooh, can we parlay the coin toss? That's my favorite thing.
What are you thinking?
Um...
Yeah, let's get some music.
No, we're back to this here. Wow, it's moving.
What's moving?
Here, let me give you your chair back. The captain's chair.
Bro,
Baile's
TTV
moving up.
Pregunto, look
Dude,
at the
you are
price.
literally pushing this up.
Look at the price of TTV Pregunto. I can't believe it. I was thinking like
Should
maybe I
we
should
just
build a
start
bag.
Didn't it just
Buying
Didn't it just-
before we play a song?
I should build a bag.
Wasn't
before.
it like
It's,
TT
everything's been moving up since we
But
started.
wasn't like TT Me Pregunto when we were on there?
It was at
68,
65.
68.
68.
Yeah, but like wasn't it at a peak too at
Yeah.
that time? So like
it was 68, 66 at 9:30. Yeah. Anyways, okay, let's. Okay, we did play the
Shout
song.
out
We
to
won't play it
Mr.
again.
Nick.
Mr.
Big
Nick,
Bad
smart
Bunny
guy.
fan.
This was Baile. You know this song? Let's hear it. Do you not know it? We just played it, but we'll play it again.
some of his songs sound similar.
A lot of them.
Okay.
But just imagine, like,
Alright.
is this an opener? Is it a closer? Is it a middle? Because 100% this is getting played. Can you-
It's a good like interlude song.
This is a middle song. This is certified middle song.
Mid. It's like mid.
This is pretty good audio.
But the horns. This is what I'm thinking is an entrance because it's horn.
I could like definitely this part of the song. That's part of the song. That
He has a lot of speaking in a lot of these top favorite songs.
Okay. Yes.
Now, the one thing I would say is he's not coming down from the roof because there's no roof, and I don't know how he could come
is
out
he
of the
supposed to
bottom.
come down from the roof?
I'm just saying, like in terms of a
Who
scenic.
came up with the roof?
I'm thinking outside the box here.
Mr. Nick. We need Mr. Nick on here.
While
Mr. Nick, do you
someone's
want to get on
alive,
a
Do
Google?
one
you
must
realize
love the
Mr.
most they
Nick?
can,
Do you know
is what
Mr.
they
Nick?
can
No,
say.
I've never.
Mr. Nick is like a legend on mentions.
Oh.
Like he's been killing it on mentions.
Hablas español?
Okay.
Senor Nick is what we're gonna call him now.
Senor
Senor
Nick.
Nick.
Senor
Okay.
Nick.
Baile inolvidable. We are a no on this one. It's at 84.
I'm no on this being an opener. I mean, I can see it with the trumpets and horns, which makes you think about it. But like we were listening to the other songs, and there's such banger openers. I just don't see it.
Okay. We're a no for now. Like,
No.
maybe we rank it. Like, right now it's the most likely because we've only seen
Why
one.
don't maybe we have you already played TT Me Pregunto?
We'll play it.
Yeah, I definitely
You
want
want
to
to start
hear
with
that
this?
again.
I feel like I don't want to listen to the favorite so early, but okay.
Okay, you're right. You're
I
right.
wanna, like,
No,
play-
build up to it.
Do some foreplay.
Play,
yeah.
play Monica.
That's also not one I really like. So
Play La Mudanza.
Okay, Nick wants Monaco. We play Monaco. Monaco. So this is my theme of orchestra intro. This fits. All right.
And it's not too new. It also was a big,
Like James Bond.
It's also
Whoa.
a very trendy
I didn't know
TikTok
that was
sound.
this song. I know.
It's a
now
big
I hear
TikTok
it, and I'm
sound,
like,
which all the people,
I would never think this is a Bad Bunny
everyone
song.
recognizes the TikTok
Yeah.
sound, which could be a big component there.
Wow.
Oh my God!
chills right
This
now.
could be
I got
opener.
some chills.
This could so be opener.
Bro, like I'm telling you.
Demon.
Dude, yeah.
This is the Super Bowl opener. We are listening to the Super Bowl opener. Am I crazy?
100%.
Like, it's such a wide. Has he ever opened with Monaco? Man, I just heard that and I was like, that would be the most legendary opening to a Super Bowl.
Yep.
5 cents right now.
Why is it so low? Is it just he's never opened a song with this, or?
Yeah.
But it's the Super Bowl. Anything can happen.
I also think it's like, it's a trending TikTok sound. People recognize this song from TikTok.
And he's coming into like the Super Bowl, an American thing where he's gonna want to play something maybe more.
That
People
they
will
know.
recognize.
Yeah.
He won't bring on Drake, but he will play a TikTok song. I just keep playing it because I want to, but like.
I love the opener too, by the way. Every time I think of cool edits with this song.
Not that I understand any of this, but yeah. Okay. Monaco, we're at number 1 right now.
I mean, right now I'm at Monaco number 1.
Strong number 1.
I mean, I don't know how
Goldie?
much of that is.
I
opinion
like
versus-
Monaco. My personal positions. I have 500 shares of Monaco right now, and I feel underexposed. I've kind of just been sprinkling the board at a bunch of long shots and fading Titi Me Pregunto. Let's do La Mudanza.
Let's do La Mudanza. This is what he opened his. Gaten told us he opened
The South America tour.
the 30-day residency
Yeah.
in Puerto Rico. La Mudanza.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's get this one.
Benito, hijo de Benito, le decían Tito, el mayor de 6, trabajando desde chamaquito, guiando camiones como el pai y el abuelo. Aunque su sueño siempre fue ser ingeniero, un día Tonito lo invitó para hacer una mudanza, para buscar salguito, par de pesos, para algo alcanza. Gracias a Dios que ese día no estaba bici, porque en la mudanza fue donde conoció a Lizzy, la menor de 3 que se criaron con doña Juanita, porque su papá y mamá partieron estando chiquita. Prometió graduarse antes de casarse y lo cumplió, diciembre del 9-2. Con Tito se casó antes de irse para el Mirante, donde se conocieron, vivieron en Morovi, en donde hicieron al nene, que en Bayamón por primera vez vieron. Un aplauso para mami y papi, porque en verdad rompieron.
The horns. They got some guys playing the drums, a little steel drum action. It's very Puerto Rican, you know?
Gracias mami por parirme aquí. Ey, el mejor de la nueva porque me crié en la vieja. Gracias a mami y papi por todos los jalos en oreja. Nunca me han visto en la calle ni en los podcasts ando queja. Tratan de medir fuerza y no pueden ni en pareja. Calle sol, calle luna, estrella en la noche oscura. Yo no canto reggae, pero sin cultura de Borinquen, PR, archipiélago perfecto.
This is a good start.
Conocen mi dialecto, mi jerga. A mí me importa un bicho lo que a ti te vale verga. Aquí mataron gente por sacar la bandera.
Okay.
I'm using you as a good barometer of the average American
Look.
fan. It doesn't get you...
Look.
It doesn't make the hair stand up on your neck right now.
Here's my thing, okay? The
40,
music.
40 seconds of intro.
Yeah. Okay. When he cuts through the intro of him speaking, it's not a bad opener, right? Like having that as an opener, him coming out, is it amazing? Is it super hype? No, but it's not a bad opener. And you're saying that he opens a lot of his concerts with this. Yeah. Is that correct?
His Puerto Rican
residency in September.
To
30 days in a row.
biggest core fan base, which is the opposite of
exactly. And that's what I was saying with I think Mr. Nick was saying that this is him explaining like the story of his life in the beginning. That doesn't gel with the Super Bowl. That gels with going to his concert because these are people who are mega diehard
I would
fans.
also say if you listen to him play it live, it's a great song and it's great to listen to. I'm sure if you're a diehard Bad Bunny fan in the crowd, him singing it live on video doesn't do the song justice. I don't know how much time we want to spend here, but if we want to...
Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I personally, I think extremely unlikely that this is the halftime opener.
Monaco's already moving up.
What is Monaco at?
It was at 5, now it's at 6-7.
Hey. All right, hopefully Monaco comes back down. I honestly might buy Monaco just because I really want that to be the opener.
Which one are we playing, Nick?
223.
From 223.
Probably this last
Mudanza?
one. Yeah.
I wish we had a last song.
All right,
I know, we should.
rica, chamaquito, aprieta.
No. No way.
De aquí nadie me saca. De aquí yo no me muevo. Dile que esta es mi casa.
This is a closer.
Okay,
Donde
no.
nació mi abuelo.
At 2:43, I could see when it started. Those drums, I feel like.
De aquí yo no me muevo.
This could be. This is a middle.
This is.
Why wouldn't it be a middle?
To me, this is more of a closer.
I don't think this
There's
is
so
a
many
closer.
closers. There's so many
Okay,
closers.
okay.
It's not gonna be this. Maybe you're right. No, you could be right. Oh, he says it's a closer.
But yeah, it could be a middle too.
That's okay. Okay. Mudanza, what do we think? We still like Monaco more?
I like Monaco more.
Mudanza second, and then
Monaco is number one still for me.
As an opener,
Yeah,
I
as an
love
opener.
the song. I don't think Mudanza is an opener.
I definitely don't see it. I mean, I think Mudanza is extremely low as an opener. Like, seeing it at third place is just crazy to me.
Yeah.
And it just seems to me like people are just going to blindly say he started his concerts in Puerto Rico with this or something. But, like,
it's a good fade spot.
yeah.
I wouldn't buy a 90, but it's a good fade spot. I wouldn't
Yeah.
buy yes at 11.
It just
40K shares.
it like almost encourages me to want to take the no. The fact that he started, like, because it just doesn't seem like. But again, I
90's
don't.
high. 90's high.
The only thing I'd say that's like somewhat a counter to that is that I feel like anyone who had a feeling that Bad Bunny was gonna kind of try to appeal more to American, like, I think with everything that's happened, obviously with like ICE and all that stuff, and the fact that Trump is signing off from the Super Bowl, I think any idea you had that he was going to try to do more Americanized, like, more, is kind of thrown out the window a little bit. You know what I mean? Or what do you think?
I
of that?
do think there's a degree of, like, they don't want people to turn off the halftime show. And the first 5 minutes, you got to hook them.
Mhm.
You know? Like, there's so much money at stake here, they don't want people just to say, I'm going to go take a leak and go to the kitchen.
Solid.
I think that's good. Okay, next song.
Let's do
I'm expecting 0 new songs or incorporation.
Nueva Vol.
We'll do Nueva York. We did listen to it, but let's do it again. I like it.
Nueva York.
This is not an opener.
No.
Not a chance.
Nah, it's shit.
Not a
I'm
chance.
Did the I feel like the music got lower. It's not loud.
Yeah, this just this.
Here it comes in.
Oh,
Giving some opener vibes.
yeah.
Nah.
Wait, just wait.
This is middle.
This is middle.
This is so
It's a
middle.
bit of a bridge
so
song.
middle.
So it's getting played. 100% it's getting played, but it's
Yes, yeah, like this is so perfect for the Super Bowl. It's just a middle. It's just not an opener.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Okay. I don't want to listen to it anymore, respectfully. EOO. This one I saw on Twitter was like a dark horse. I'm not sure about it. Let's listen to it.
Oh.
Middle.
I mean, it's a decent open.
Ella viene por ahí y nunca llega sola. Ella nunca llega sola. Todos los bandidos sueltan la pistola. Esta noche lo que hay.
I don't even think this is going to be played at the
Not
Super
even going to
Bowl.
be played.
What are the odds on that?
Not even going to be played.
Decent? Or
Yo se la mamo y se pone contenta. Esta Willy ahí ya cumplió los 30. Después de las 12 no los cuenta. No la llama en el jangueo si no quiere que mienta. Todo escuchando el
How do you find?
nosotros nadie inventa. Me siento como un
There we
bicho
go.
de los 90.
Okay, let's stop listening to that because that was
I don't
brutal.
even, like, that's
That was brutal on the ears, respectfully. Sorry.
that's
I think it's high. 76.
wow. Okay, maybe there's something on it.
Oh, well, look at the way the order book's laid out here.
It's kind of always like that, I
yeah,
guess.
no one wants
Let's
to bet.
go
Yes.
Neverita.
We should look up translations. Nick, man, you're asking too much now. If it was a mention market, maybe. Okay, I will look up some translations. Let me look. What is this about? I don't think it's going to be a political show. I think he wants to ignore politics, which is why I don't care what the lyrics say. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, respectfully.
You don't think he wants to make some type of statement about the whole ice thing?
I think there should be a market if he's going to say ice out in the beginning or end or somewhere in the middle.
Wow.
There should be a Bad Bunny English mention. Ice. If he says it in the English context. Because maybe there's a Spanish word that is ice, but...
Hielo?
He didn't say anything at the Grammys, right?
She's coming around and she never shows up alone. Allo. All the bad boys put down their guns. Like, why would this...
Yeah, this doesn't make...
Let's be real here. This is not getting played at 25... Well, 2 shares. Someone get the 2 shares because I don't think this is getting played, respectfully.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't... I guess he must play it at all his songs for people to, like, be that confident.
I saw a tweet about it saying, I hope he plays EOO because, like, it's a really good song. So someone I respect on Twitter said that.
Really?
Some music person.
I don't know. I guess I have terrible taste in... I don't know. I just, like, okay. I'm just the stand-in for a regular American.
But this is what we need here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That song was, like...
That was torture. Okay. Opener. Next song, Dakiti. Did we listen to it already, right? But let's do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
I think it's a great opener. I think people recognize the song. I just think of the first 15 seconds on how he appears. Like...
Kind of like he's coming down from the sky, and he's like...
But that's what I was saying. It's outside. He can't come down from the top of the dome. That's what I was saying.
I like that one too, Mr. Nick. We'll listen to it.
Pause that for a quick second. Here's my one knock on this. He's not the first person to sing. I would imagine when he starts the show, they're not going to have someone other than Bad Bunny singing.
That's
first,
what I... So
right?
Gaten thought that was something... He says, I'll make a lot of money if that happens. I don't see it happening. Why would the first person on the screen when the Super Bowl fades in after... This is the Apple Music halftime show, be Jano? No.
Granted, I have 300 shares of that song to get played during the show.
Oh, 100%.
I mean...
It's getting played, but the more I think about it...
you're not bullish on Dakiti possibly as an opener, you're saying?
I am, because it's a banger, and I've been trying to trade this week.
Just from listening, I would put Dakiti as my second opener.
Dakiti's
It's a good opening of the song. The other thing we have to think about is... What if the...
Wow, Dakiti's that low.
Yeah. What if the intro of the song, the intro to the Super Bowl, is not the beginning of a song, but the middle? You know how he said play 223?
Which I think
could
totally...
be any... I want to bring in a DJ to mix us 12 minutes of Bad Bunny and see what he comes
that's
up
what
with.
it's going to be. That's why, like, the fact that the first 40 seconds of the song about his life, he was, like, just talking. I'm like, he's never going to do that.
Nice lady.
If we know a dancer, like a choreographer, I know a couple that could... give us insight on how they would choreograph a Bad Bunny.
That's a pretty good idea.
That's not bad. He wouldn't even be singing in the beginning of Dakiti. Well, okay, let's talk about the rules for a second. The rules matter a lot here because the rules don't care about him singing. This is something, the reason I think Monaco is likely because of the intro.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that he's singing or not.
How long of the song has to get played?
Doesn't matter, anything. It just has to be recognizable.
Because I feel like the Monaco hook is the most recognizable. It's like that 15 seconds is his most viral
it's
TikTok
so recognizable. Yeah. Like...
if it's at least reasonably begun. And I don't know what these mean, E, F, and G, but I'm not able to click on them anyway. I don't know what that means. But anyways,
is there
considered
it's probably,
performed.
It's probably like if you scroll down, do they link?
No.
There's nothing with like
no.
Oh.
Anyways, considered performed if reasonably begun. So I don't think it matters if he sings it or anything. It just has to be begun. The only difference is here it does say that it needs to be confirmed by official sources. So, like the case of Usher, when a lot of people got screwed over,
PTSD.
they didn't put My Way into the set list. Well, half of the set list. Like ESPN didn't have it. Apple Music, the official set list, did have it.
And then they ruled no? Or
They
yes?
ruled no. Because they didn't put it till the day after UMA already resolved.
Yeah,
so
okay,
classic.
okay.
But this is a case where, hey, probably is where a dispute could happen. Say you have Monaco's intro, and half the resolution sources don't put it in, or you have the Kalaita, where they have eagles. What is it? Not eagles, seagulls, chirping at the beginning of the song. You know it's that song, but then they don't put it on the set list. That's a problem that we're gonna have to.
I mean, in those instances, I think it has to go yes based on whatever song it's coming from, right? If he doesn't sing it and they just play the intro music, it has to go yes still. I feel that's what I think a correct resolution would be. But,
What a correct resolution should be is
Anthropic, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, next song. I'm ready. Okay. We'll do Kalaita, and then Titi Me Pregunto. How about that?
All right.
Kalaita.
I'm excited to hear Titi Me Pregunto because I think that's gonna clear it up for me.
Isn't this what they played when they announced he was
That's where our
Se
poster
acostó
came from.
temprano, mañana hay que
Calienta.
estudiar. Pero llamó la amiga diciendo pa' janguear. Tiene un culito ahí que la acabo de testear. Pero en bajita, ella no es de frontear.
So beautiful.
A lot of seagulls in the Bay Area.
Middle.
It does kind of feel like a middle.
I don't have chills. You know?
I used to get chills.
I don't think it's the worst opener though, so I wouldn't write it off.
It's not even his top 3 best openers.
I mean, from what I've heard so far, this would be my 3.
This would be 3, yeah.
But we didn't play the better options.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard Titi
Okay.
Me Pregunto yet.
Kalaita,
So I would go still number 1 was, what is that TikTok song?
Monaco.
Monaco 1, Tahiti 2.
He's not gonna like
Titi
Titi Me Pregunto.
And then 3 would be Kalaita. Really? Do they pronounce the L like that? Isn't
Kayaita.
Kayaita.
I think it's 2 L's.
Kayata.
I'd be surprised if 2 L's is...
Okay, not our place to speculate on that.
Yeah.
If you want to take a long shot, play Neverita.
Kayaita. I was right. Thank you.
Play Neverita. It's on that same album. Number 8 right there.
Where are we at here? How low can we go in odds?
It's at 1.
Oh.
No way this is the vibe he wants to go. This is way too slow.
This is in between.
Not an opener.
Not an opener.
No way.
It's 3 notes. Na 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 na. It's na 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 na. It's repetitive, you know.
Yeah. This is totally a middle.
Okay. Yeah. So
I clicked the wrong button, so I never 8,000 shares.
this song gets played in between him moving from one stage to another.
Yeah.
So
It's a great bridge song.
They fade to black on him him singing solo with Janko, and he's running to another place, and they put this on while he's switching costumes.
Yeah.
And then he starts singing na 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 na.
It's such a good transition song.
So Neverita, I could see Neverita getting played. We'll look at the odds there.
For sure.
Why don't we look at the odds there? Also, I think it's better to look at the odds of this stuff getting played than we should be thinking about what songs are going to get played. You know, it's probably more alpha than that. You know.
Oh, it's high. 94.
Yeah. 50. This is like sneaky.
Wow, that's kind of low.
We need to listen to all these songs. I don't know
My 3 current positions on songs that he will play are Me Porta Bonito, Neverita, and Tahiti.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Titi. I
Yeah.
want.
Let's do it. This is the big one.
Okay.
This is his biggest song, right? Or basically.
One of.
Well, he has because there's so many.
The irony is,
people.
Puerto Bonito's got over like hundreds of millions more streams.
We're listening to Puerto Bonito now because we can't get enough.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ay.
It's a banger. It's starting to go first, but
En
it's
la
a
guagua
banger.
se queda el olor de tu perfume.
Wow, now 55.
Tú eres una
Yeah.
bellaca, yo soy un bellaco, eso es lo que nos une.
Oh shit.
He's gonna bring up Chenko.
Ella sabe
Okay, we need to start pumping
That's
that.
a
So
lot.
let's this Bonito
Wait.
trash.
Wait, let's keep.
wait,
Oh, that's
wait,
Puerto
wait,
Bonito.
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
Keep playing.
la presumen. Si yo fuera tu gato,
I think this is
subiera
the
una
guest
foto
that he
los
brings.
viernes y los lunes.
Not an opener. This is a mid.
It's a mid, but it's a banger.
It's a banger. Like I hear this and I think Bad Bunny because this is like a song.
Chenko's only at like 35 to perform.
Is,
But can he come from Vegas on Saturday night?
is he
that's the
normally
question.
in the U.S.?
Maybe he's. They're gonna.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like how big? Oh, Chenko is.
He's like the second, third fiddle Puerto Rican guy.
Okay.
I'm not a fan.
Granted,
Sorry.
when I was living in Mexico, that song was everywhere. Granted, it's more of a Latin American
I'm
audience.
excited to
the song
hear-
just dropped, but
Okay, we have to listen to this song. We've
we
Had
put it
enough
off
hype.
for
Yeah,
we
too
need
long
it.
here.
Okay, are we ready? This is the one.
Close your eyes. Such a fucking great intro.
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra, ey. Pero no hay boda, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra.
Ey.
Me las voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, ey. Saluden a
Yeah.
Titi, vamos a tirarnos.
Yeah, I mean it's an opener for sure, but it's also can be in transition for sure. I don't understand. Why is this high? Is there something else for why it's priced this way?
La Sofía, mi primera novia en Kinder María y mi primer amor se llamaba Talía. Tengo una colombiana que me escribe todos los días y una
Like, it could be an opener, but like I just how
The
is this?
first 15 seconds are better than the next 15 seconds.
How is it priced this way? You know what I mean? Like where does this confidence come from? As someone who doesn't understand Bad Bunny, I just don't. Is it because this? Like to me, it's like
One, it's a big song. Two, it's a really good hook. Three, potentially like he opened up Coachella with it.
I don't get why the balloons are on the screen.
But why is that?
There to say Coachella.
Look, I mean, there's obviously a very high likelihood this is the opener. Like of the ones I've listened to,
It's the favorite.
I would put in terms of what I
Actually, like-
listen to. I would go number 1, the TikTok song. I would probably put this number 2. And then number 3 would be a mix of those other two. I can't even remember the names already.
I
But-
think this song is the first song sung,
That's fair. That's fair.
and this is a song. Did you know this song before?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
like that's another reason why.
But like when I looked at the set list, this was the only song by name that jumped out at me, and I'm like, oh, Titi me pregunto. Yeah. Like I knew what it sounded like when I saw it. All the other ones I did not know what they sounded like. But when I heard them, I was like, oh, I remember this song. But like this is so good to come out to. It gives me chills.
Yeah.
It really does. Why would he not open with this? It's just like so big. You can just imagine him like slowly coming out.
Okay,
But
so
Do we play Nueva York?
yes,
But
DTMF. We can play DTMF, even
Let's
though
play DTMF.
probably not, but we can put that one.
Holy shit. What a hit right there.
This is a banger.
Who else is trading low cap meme coins right now?
What's your favorite?
Otros once bonitos que veo en San Juan. Disfrutando de todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van. Disfrutando de noches de esas que ya no se dan. Que ya no se dan. Pero queriendo
We need a
volver.
last song market. Why don't we have a last song market?
Ya los ojos te miré. Y contarte las cosas que no te conté. ¿Te parece a mi crunch?
Why would we have it?
Y tirarte las fotos que no te tiré.
That's a great market ad, actually. Oh, last.
Ey, tengo el pecho pelado, me dio una mata. El corazón dándome patas. Dime, baby, ¿dónde tú estás? Pa' llegarle con Roro, Julito,
Wow,
Cristal,
man.
Roy,
We're like
Edgar, Seba,
4 days
Cartel,
out.
Nelly, Big J, tocando bota. Hoy la
The
calle
issue
la
with
dejamos
Nueva Yol is that his
desbarata.
lyrics are about New York.
So it won't be played first. I think it'll be played, but not first.
Yo
Definitely
veo
not
tu nombre y me
first,
salen suspiros. No sé si son
This is
petardos
such a
o si
good
son
song.
tiros.
But this is not.
Mi
This is,
lonquita, perico,
you
mi
know this
kilo.
part.
Yo estoy en PR tranquilo, pero debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más
This is
besos
definitely
y
played at the Super Bowl, though.
abrazos.
100%. This is like already 99.
Okay.
It's just not gonna open. Like this is my this is my diamonds. Rihanna ended her thing with diamonds when everyone had a flashlight, and this is what I think of this too. Like you have everyone.
As a finisher,
Yeah.
I could see it.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
This is also what he ends his concerts with usually.
Yeah, I can totally see it.
It's like everyone cries.
Otros once bonitos que veo en San Juan. Disfrutando de todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van.
Wow, I just want it to be Monaco. I'm gonna see.
I'm
Que
getting
ya
some
no se
Monaco
dan.
feels right now.
Yeah.
I kind of like,
I'm a fan of Monaco.
you know, I'm kind of. Can you start Monaco again? I think we need Monaco one more
Just
time.
keep playing it until it goes up.
All right, I got filled on no Cardi B. Hopefully that holds up.
I just see it.
Huh?
Can I just see the line movement today? Because I know
Just look at it last
without
few
being
hours.
signed in, I can't. Look at that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right when the stream.
Motion.
All
Okay, Monaco, I like.
right. This move.
First.
Yeah, Monaco's now. It was $5.95. Now there's
Was it
11K
$5?
bid at 6.
Jesus. Okay,
So I don't know
let's
if I can
talk
get a
about
good-
the overall songs. We've listened to a lot of these. Cafe con Ron.
Definitely getting a 1,000.
Cafe with Ron. Excuse me. Okay.
Por la mañana café, por la tarde ron.
Oh, yeah.
Ya estamos en la calle, sal de tu
It's an
balcón.
opener.
De Arecibo hasta Ponce, de Fajardo a Rincón, en la voz
Not
de
that good.
todo un
Not a good
barrio,
start.
desde Almirante a Frontón.
Yeah, I mean,
260 million. That's one of the lowest on the whole album.
why is it priced so high?
Big spread.
Okay, big spread. Yeah. Okay, so this market, what's the liquidity on this market? Pretty low. Our volume is this market like not even a
Wish we
mil in
could find
volume?
out.
If
Can't
you
find
scroll to
out.
the top, it doesn't show you.
Can't find
250K. 250.
Oh, is that just that one?
No,
Isn't
that's
this
just
the
the whole
whole-
market. I'm just saying, opener's 5
okay.
mil, so
Yeah,
it makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Like, no one's
Okay.
really that invested in just like these
Until
at
we
least
talk about
played. Yeah.
Sapphire. Sapphire.
Bla 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 bla. Yo 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 yo.
All right, Mr. Nick really likes no Cardi B too. Should I size up?
This is trash. This is trash. Hot trash.
Yeah, I just does it change at all in the middle? Like that's the only risk with these Cardi B songs is like I'm like, is
That's
there
not
some
even
big
Cardi
change
B.
in the or not Cardi B but Bad Bunny? Is there some
Yeah.
big change in the middle that like I'm missing that they're gonna cut and just, you know?
You know this song?
No, I like this.
I like this song to be played. But J Balvin. Did he say yes or no? He said no.
Oh,
Yeah, so
pusieron la canción.
This is the Christian guy, is it?
No, that's Daddy.
Que
This is the guy that said, I
cantamos
want to
bien
let it
borracho, que bailamos bien borracho, nos
And he couldn't do this
besamos
solo.
bien borracho los
This
dos.
part is just him. Yeah, you're right.
Pensaba que te había olvidado.
This is just him. Yeah, you're right.
I just feel like this song goes really well with like. Is it an indoor or outdoor stadium?
Outdoor. Right?
Because it's like you got a dark sky, you know, like it's just a really good vibe. But it's
if-
slower.
I'm not
J-
fucking with it.
But J Balvin, like, I feel like it'd be hard for him to do it without J Balvin.
If that's the case, then like you gotta think the no is
I like the no.
good.
D-Les, this is 40-cent spread, but let's think about it. So many featured artists on this song.
Prende otro Billy, bebé, que ya mi mente se apaga. Vamos para el cuarto polvo, y esto es una saga.
I don't like Bad Bunny anymore. He's a bit trash, man.
I'm not a fan of
Y si te preguntan por qué para el sexo,
I can't even give it a chance.
que yo me sé tus poses favoritas.
I don't mind the vibe. Like I like the wave.
It's a song about remembering your ex.
That was Canción. The song, la canción.
Hacerte
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
X.
crazy about that one.
X, Neverita, we listened to.
I
Dakiti.
think both of those are yeses. Neverita and Dakiti are both yeses.
Should we re-listen to Dakiti?
It's such a banger. It's
Just
such a
quick. I just want
banger.
to jog.
Yeah.
Like this has to. This is so
He
good.
has to play
Yeah. This is really 50%? And there's like actually decent size up to 54. This to me is like such a quintessential Bad Bunny song.
Yep.
this. It's a club song too. This is a Miami club song.
This at a 50-50. I never like taking guesses on these, but like,
I got
How
a
does he
little greedy
not
on
play
this
this?
and put that thing. I think I put this at 60. I put this at 40. I put this at 50.
I'll maybe do a small.
Realistically, I would say this. Just this to get played in general might be one of my favorite halftime clips.
Yeah, I don't. How is this so low?
And plus, like, if you're at the Grammys, in, like last year at the Grammys, when they were like announcing his songs, like, and the nominees are, this is the song they used.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
This is such a quintessential Bad Bunny song. Like, as someone who doesn't watch Bad Bunny, I hear this song and I'm like, this is Bad Bunny.
Mami me tienes buqueado, sí. Si fuera la Uru me tuviese parqueado, dando vueltas por el condado, contigo siempre arrebatado.
Tú no eres mi señora, pero toma 5,000, gástalo en Sephora.
Okay. It's okay.
Really? That's
I don't know. Maybe I'm
Dakiti?
tired. but,
I'm
like,
blown away.
I
blown away.
wasn't really fucking with it.
I just feel like it fits with a nighttime, like.
40-cent spread again. No.
Does it speed up at all?
We can let it cook.
Salí jodido la última vez que en alguien yo confié. Me compro una foría, Cupido se la vacía.
I feel like all his songs are slow in the beginning, and then 45 seconds they do some type of drop, and
What
then
is
it's
this
just
guy
But, like, he just doesn't have the time. You know what I mean? He doesn't have time to
Every
wait on
song
it.
is like this. Every single song is like this. Oh my goodness.
That's why I feel like I can't judge it. 'Cause
Okay.
he's not gonna play the opener.
14
of the
minutes and a
songs.
half. 14 minutes and a half. You can fit what, 9 songs? DTMF, TT, Baila Nueva Yol. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and
Wow,
one more.
Monaco only 69% to even be
And Kalaita.
played.
You have 9 songs right there. Kalaita, Dakiti, Mudanza, Canción, Monaco, EOO, Nueva Yol, all of these ones that we know are going to be played.
Wow, breaking news. Porzingis is a Warrior.
Nice.
Who's Porzingis?
Wow.
Basketball.
Kaminga and Buddy Hield for Porzingis. Sorry to cut in there.
That's okay.
Stephen Porzingis? He might have AIDS too. That's the one knock.
I think it's into this one. That's a 50-50. I think this gets played. Because this was part of the promo, like Aiden said. Oh, there's this one that's also 50-50. There's a lot of these that are 50-50.
That's what I'm saying. Just take
What the
notes.
hell?
This is a part of our promo.
Okay, I don't even want to get to these because I want to think this.
I know, just make her know everything, bro.
I should have.
Mia's a banger.
I mean, this is a lot of alpha, but guys, I mean, Mr. Nick, you just have. You said he's a sharp guy, right?
Yeah, mentions.
He should probably be buying every.
Just make her know
If he's not
everything.
already buying every no, then he's making a big mistake. Because it's crazy how. Look, the prices. You guys could see this, right? The prices are insane.
This is wild.
I barely want to show them because I need to run to my computer and start trading these. This is crazy. I like. Okay, I can't.
And honestly, like, think of how much crazier it's gonna get really close to the Super Bowl and the lead up when all these new people
No, but it's
look
gonna
on
get
their
leaked.
apps.
We need it. This is the last day we can trade this stuff, dude.
Yeah, but for the Grammys, it was published who was the performer, and I'm not kidding you. I was getting like crazy. The issue for me with Super Bowl is
But it's gonna be
there's
bonded.
so many markets. There's so many random props. There's so many things to watch that it's just gonna be. No matter what
I'm
I
not
do,
sleeping tonight.
I'm gonna feel but I'm just gonna feel FOMO of like not having. And honestly, in terms of entering positions beforehand,
Ridiculous.
maybe I'll enter like 20K in positions before the game. But like I want to have a lot of cash available live too, so it'll be tough.
Let's take a break quickly and look at the thing that Gaten sent me about the leak. A potential leak. We will break the news here.
This is the one he was talking about.
We need some Spanish people here.
He linked
but
it.
Okay,
United
USA,
States,
the
world of
entertainment world and fans of Super Bowl next Sunday, February. They're gonna be listening to Bad Bunny. Possible set list with a few songs that he could be singing.
So it's not in order.
Let's see.
Okay, what songs will we sing?
Monaco, but it lists Titi Me Pregunto.
They misspell
first.
Caballita.
Yeah, but you see Titi Me Pregunto listed first. Does that mean it's gonna be first?
Wait, scroll up just so I can see what this says. Rumors are circulating a possible set list with a mix of big. What does this mean?
That's cool. You can just click it and I thought I was gonna translate it. And it
Yeah,
shows
but it's
you
Apple,
some
bro.
random musician. I don't know about my no shares
Come on,
now.
Steve Jobs.
Well, I got some Takiti, yes.
Nice. Hoyos Lindos. Let's listen to that. I like it.
Hace mucho tiempo le hago caso al corazón.
Bad Bonita. Not Bad Bunny.
Pasan los días,
What's her name?
me hace pensar
Bomba Estereo.
Oh, I know
What
this
is
one.
she?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
el tiempo para
It's kind of a banger.
la razón. Antes que sea tarde sin querer me parten dos. Antes de que salga el sol del acelerador, me vaya sin freno y pierda el control. Nada más seremos dos, tú y acariciándonos en medio del tiempo sin decir adiós. Y solo mírame con ese
My
sol.
ex love this song.
This is trash.
Trash.
Yeah, I'm not.
Is there a potential?
Is
Like,
she listed as an...
Is she because to his point, there could be some. There's not a lot of liquidity on these, but like arbing
The song.
the song with the artist. If
Was
it's
she
a
on it or no?
if it's a one feature.
She's not on there. Yeah. I think totally. There was that one that Gaten was saying isn't going to show up, and it looked like it was priced pretty similar, you know? And I don't know.
Ojitos Lindos, 55 cents. That's the song we just listened to, yeah. So I would bet no here because the leak is probably fake, in my opinion.
Probably. I mean, hopefully, because it listed Titi Me Pregunto
and they
first.
misspelled Caladita.
But could that be a translation thing? I guess, even though it's not translated.
No me conoce.
Really.
No me conoce.
Do you know what that means?
I don't recognize you. You don't recognize me. Something like that. Why is it only the remix? What the hell? Isn't there an original?
Maybe it's like
It is just a remix.
Nunca se deja ver, no sabe disimular.
Ellie Goulding, I
Y
think
le va
it is.
bien, pero de
The
noche
Lights.
conmigo
You know,
le
I
gusta
listen to the
portarse
Bad
mal. Jay lo que quiere es pecar, esta puesta pa' bellaquear.
This the same guy that's on Bikini
Yo no
too.
la paro y a veces mira raro.
That's smart because he could get 2 songs. If he's on, he'll be on for 2 songs or
So
something.
you get Arb with a no
Like
yes,
SZA.
yes. Arb with no
SZA.
yes, yes.
No
Then
yes,
you get,
yes.
then you
middle.
get double the,
Double payout.
yeah. That could make Arbing actually make sense.
Interesting.
Because you gotta think if he's there, they'd use him for,
Multiple songs.
Yeah.
So we can shut this up. Last year with SZA, she played 2 songs, right? Luther and All the Stars.
Yes, but they did announce SZA was performing
Sure,
like
sure.
before.
Yeah.
Like she was a featured part of the performance.
Yeah.
It was Kendrick and SZA.
Yeah. But I think that if he's gonna come on, he could do because these are 2 popular songs.
yeah. I mean, how many people usually perform together at the Super Bowl? Like,
Max.
Often.
3.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched a halftime
how many-
show in a long
So
time.
Rihanna was on her own. Usher had Dr. Dre had
A zillion people.
had
Everyone was
had
there.
like Little John or
No,
something.
he had Snoop, he had 50 Cent, he had Eminem,
No, that was not. That's the other
Yeah,
Usher.
Dre.
I'm saying Usher's.
Oh.
I'm saying Usher's performance.
Usher?
But Dr. Dre was purposely a medley.
Usher had...
features.
Didn't he have Will.i.am?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he played a lot of songs.
I love Will.i.am,
because he has a lot of featured songs.
I think of all these markets I've looked at, the one that looks the best is the performers who will perform
Yeah.
and just taking notes,
Taking notes
just
on
kind of
everything.
neg risking the market.
And I'm thinking this too because you think about the fact that only 9-10 songs can be played. I would bet no on everything above like 30 cents. I know these ones are very, very likely. Like there's no way
Yeah.
that Pregunto, DTMF, these ones have to get played unless the whole thing is canceled.
Wait,
Everything else.
Mr. Nick makes a good point. He's like, Mia's not going to get played
Yeah.
because there's no way Drake's first
No way.
Super Bowl performance is as a feature with Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I'm with that.
Well,
What's Mia?
I feel like these prices though on the no are like somewhat similar to the prices on the
skip that.
performers,
Get on it.
and you're gonna have 9 to 10 songs and only like who knows how many performers. And I feel like the prices are like somewhat similar for the no side.
Like if I'm handicapping 10 songs, that means the nose should equal 1,000 cents, right? 10,
Yeah,
10,
yeah.
10 cents, $10. So unless if there's probably some sort of arbitrage here, betting on no on all of these on all of this. If you were to
No,
add up-
100%. I agree
if you
with
were to
you.
calculate all
I'm
of
just
this.
saying, like, if I were to neg risk anything, I feel like the performer market's even better because, like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get 9 to 10 performers,
there's
right?
no way.
So it's like, and it's priced somewhat similar, like to where like there's some crazy performer ones that are just like you can get no's for like the 70s. Like,
Yep.
what is
Now,
this?
to the point of the performers,
Like, that's crazy.
When
What the-
Serena
look at
was
these.
dancing in the crowd
That's
for
insane.
Kendrick, would that count as a performance?
I think you have to sing a lyric, if I'm correct. Let's look at the rules.
And if you have to sing a lyric, that's even more. I mean-
Appears, dancing, singing, DJing. You're right.
oh,
Yeah. So dancing, singing, DJing examples.
so you don't have to sing.
Performs vocals, solo
Oh,
performance. These are constitutes.
Solo performances.
But it does say including dancing, so it doesn't have to be. Performing, including dancing, singing. That's weird. Appears. And performs, which includes dancing, singing. So it does not have to.
It's just weird that it says following constitutes performance, and then it doesn't include dancing.
Yeah. It's
Wait, scroll down to does not constitute performance.
Mm.
Hearing only or works in shows, being the audience without performing, having the music played without their participation, tribute without post-show performances. Dancing. Look at that. Dancing or appearing on stage without singing does not count.
Oh, well, it only applies to Serena Williams.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I mean, no one even knew she was there.
Like, she wouldn't be a performer. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think this
Like,
really
if they
affects-
have them, they're going to sing. You're saying.
Everyone on the list is a featured
Yeah,
artist
yeah.
of Bad Bunny, so. Wow. Wow. I mean, what other songs can we listen to here?
Realistically, I think Janko and Chanko are the two only guys I like. But outside of that, I like Nose on Everybody.
Janko and Janko.
Yeah, it just has to be profitable taking those. I don't know. I'd be shocked.
What do we call Bad Bunny?
That was kind of random, but that just popped up. Will Drake perform at Soldier Field? Iceman's got to be performed.
What's Soldier Field?
It's for the Bears play.
Oh, because is he not allowed in Chicago or something?
No, it's because they call Caleb Williams Iceman.
I don't get it, actually. Swear to
Because
God.
the album's going to be called Iceman.
But what does that have to do with Soldier Field?
Because Caleb Williams is the Bears quarterback, and they call him Iceman.
But why is it a market?
I don't even know.
Drake, Soldier.
I think you said, where will Drake perform? That was a very, yeah.
Okay.
That was a random
That makes
thing
sense.
that
Sure.
popped up
Sure.
on the search.
Did you
Also,
listen to Effect?
What's cool here, by the way,
he's not going to play I Like It without Cardi B.
that was that was what
But those are the
called
same
out.
price.
Are they?
Yeah, that was the
They
same
should.
price. So that's fine.
I mean, is there a world he would play I Like It without Cardi B? Like a 1% world? No?
not even.
Okay.
Not even remote. He has to play with her.
If she's in the suite with Robert Kraft and she pulls out a mic, I mean, that's not going to happen.
Fair.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's already played I Like It like 7 years ago, so
Well,
why would he do it again?
Look, is everybody here on Seattle money line based on the odds? What do you?
Seattle to be the victor of the Pro Football Champions. Yes.
Yes.
That is where I would like to be on. But I am a curse, so you don't want me
Pats.
to...
Yes.
Drake May.
Nah,
You've been on Pats
it's not
since the
happening, bro.
beginning.
It's not
My
happening.
entire life.
How did you not? How are you not up like a ton of money? You were on Drake May, all this stuff since the beginning of the season.
Drake May,
Patriots have
we're
like
on Pat Seahawks.
Patriots are having a revolutionary.
We're having a
season
good year.
that no one could have predicted, and you're supposedly a Pats fan through and through, even when they're shit. And now they're in the Super Bowl. Have you like?
I'm doing solid, and we also
Do
took
you have a
Pats.
nice future on the Pats? Or something?
I do. I sold off some of my shares and punted on some Australian Open tennis, but we have thousands of shares of Pats futures right now.
This would be like Ole Miss.
I'd be on
being
Seattle, and
Illuminati.
I would sell my New England Patriots. No, I'd keep it. You're right.
Another thing that is interesting, did they have Gatorade on Kalshi?
Yeah. No, they don't. No.
Okay.
They
We can
don't?
look at it,
Oh,
though.
they had it last.
You can look at Novik.
Yeah.
Let's look there.
You can look at Novik
What is
for
the favorite?
Gatorade.
Blue?
There is really only two options that make sense. The Patriots do not drink Gatorade.
Yep, I heard about that.
They don't drink Gatorade. It would be white or clear. And the Seahawks are orange Gatorade people. So everything else is a no.
Oopsies.
Some alpha right there.
Wait, so if Pats win, there's not going to be a Gatorade thing?
There's a clear strike on most of them. They will shower Vrabel if they
So
win.
clear strike would count for like no
Clear-
Gatorade?
Water. It's
they're-
clear/water usually.
Clear/water.
Yeah.
Shout out to B Red. Let's hope he's doing well. Okay, well we will get some more liquidity on that, but orange and
I like
clear
orange.
are buys.
There we go. Let's put that
If
way.
So orange is basically Hawks money line.
orange is basically Hawks money line,
believe
and
that-
clear white is
if you believe that they
basically
do orange. Did I send you that video? Is that why you're bringing it up?
half of that. But I went back
I
and
sent him
looked
a
at
video
some
exactly
stuff,
about orange.
and that
Alright,
is
alright.
It's legit.
it's legit.
I like orange.
I also think that the square money says, oh, yellow, green, that's kind of the Seahawks colors. Like, no.
The square money on
The
Gatorade.
The sharp
money,
money.
Ow.
There must be a Gatorade shark out there somewhere. Could be me.
Wow.
Mogged.
This is a significantly cheaper Seahawks money line.
Holy shit. No, wait, no. 28 is 26.
No, but I thought
280.
if Seahawks are orange,
230.
no, I'm saying if
Okay,
Seahawks
well,
are orange.
It'll get a little bit tighter.
No.
no, it's fine,
I wasn't
it's
laughing
fine,
at that.
it's
I
fine,
was
it's
laughing at. I thought originally when we were looking at the price before on Novik that it was super favored for it to be orange because I thought Seahawks.
29.
But now I see. I had it flipped when I looked at the nose and the yeses.
Yeah.
So, but that means the whole Seahawks orange thing maybe isn't actually.
But we think it is. So I saw the same video that was showing.
I find value on orange for Seahawks.
Our thesis is orange equals Seahawks. That's our thesis.
And white clear equals Patriots. And if you
so
buy
you can get both for
both of them,
30 cents.
you can buy them both for.
So, but where does the orange
almost
come from?
twice.
I need to see this video. I'm being told there's a
Can you
video.
pull up this video here?
I don't really have a way, do I? I can see if I can find
Some
it.
guy did the 10 hours of research for us, and we're just going to be lazy and trust this one.
So is this a very long TikTok? He condensed
Hopefully
it into
not.
a TikTok.
Hopefully it's not long.
She must have a great take on the Gatorade market. Where's this thing?
There we go.
Lines at lunch.
Let's see if I can get it
All
on.
right, here we go.
If it comes up. How do you get audio? There we go.
Yeah, clear.
The Gatorade this year, just give me a minute to explain. The only proper way to look at this bet is to match it up with who you believe is going to win the Super Bowl. The last 5 Super Bowl Gatorade colors have gone in this order: yellow, purple, purple, blue, blue. So a typical trend would have you to bet on yellow due to the colors going back to back each of the last 5 years. But is there more to this? If you think the Seahawks are going to win this year's Super Bowl, the last Super Bowl they won in 2014, they used orange, which is likely why it's the favorite color this year. If you want more evidence, in this TikTok video, we see Jackson Smith and Jigba reach into a giant bucket of Gatorade, and what color does he pull out? It's orange. In another video, we see Seahawks players being tasked to arrange Gatorade bottles to match top to bottom, but orange is not being used. The only possible reason? Because it's being drank on the field during practice. Now, if you think the Patriots will win this year, in 4 of their 6 Super Bowl wins they have, they've either used clear color Gatorade or water. In this video from last year, Jermichael Hastings ran into the Gatorade jug on the sideline and spilled it. What color came out? It was clear. In another video, former Patriots linebacker Jock...
It was definitely clear.
Whoa.
We can't go back.
No, you can't. Wait, can't you? Like, if you drag it, isn't there like a way you can drag it like slightly at the bottom?
I don't think that's
Joshua Uche goes 0 for 5 in guessing what the Gatorade flavor was. Why is this? Because the Patriots only serve water. There's your evidence based on which team is going to win and what color is going to be dumped on their head coach. I know the exact color of the Gatorade this year.
It's a very compelling video.
I don't know. The orange.
Watching it the second time makes me be like, maybe this
The
is
fact
just
that it was bottled makes me think like to me when I see
why
the
would you have it
bottled,
bottled
that doesn't
anyways?
even
Doesn't mean
make
anything. That's true.
That doesn't mean much.
Yeah.
Because like having it in the thing is you get the powder packets and that's like a whole different ordeal.
Like maybe clear is for Patriots, but maybe
Clear is definitely for Patriots.
but orange 2014 is a long time
I think
ago.
clear.
All right, wait, we got to get ready to pause it when it comes up.
Jigba
You're
reach
gonna
into a
see
giant
yellow.
bucket of Gatorade, and what color does he pull out? It's orange. In another video, we see Seahawks players being tasked to arrange Gatorade bottles to match top to bottom, but orange is not being used. The only possible reason? Because it's being drank on the field during practice.
Hold on, I think we had fuck up with audio here. I think we're like double killing the listeners.
Now, if you think the Patriots will win this year, in 4 of their
get
6
ready
Super
when he
Bowl
knocks
wins
it
they
over
have,
and
they've
they
either
turn
used
the
clear
bright-
color Gatorade or water. In this video from last
Okay.
year, Michael
Okay.
Hastings ran into the
Wait,
Gatorade jug
pause. One more.
on the sideline and spilled
Right when
it.
it goes
What color
normal
came
color.
out? It was clear.
Pause.
Yeah, that's the line.
Oh.
That's on the field.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
In another video.
Okay.
Wait, that is a fair.
That's fair. That's
thing
fair.
for
That's
me
fair.
to
That's fair.
call out.
Okay. I would take clear if I want to bet instead of betting Patriots, but I wouldn't take orange. Maybe that's my stance. That's my
Yeah, the
position.
orange feels super loose,
I mean,
but
clear,
the clear actually.
Clear if
4
the
out of
Pats
6,
are
though. 4 out of
30,
6.
32.
4 out of 6. Different head coach since the last 6 Super Bowls. They won 6, right? Probably.
I just don't think our people actually like. I could never imagine a pro football team actually only letting their players drink one color. Like, oh, we're orange
The
people. Like,
Pats seem
no one is
like
like
they
that with
do
Gatorade.
electrolytes
Maybe they
and
are.
water. It's the remnants of the Belichick era.
Maybe they're like dictators like that.
you think? I mean,
They're strict.
Belichick.
sir.
I mean, he's long.
I mean-
Thank you, Mr.
but-
Nick.
think about it, when he had there, he brought out all the different Gatorade colors. Like, why do they even have them there if they have multiple Gatorades?
Some guy said, "Yes, sir. I got
Just for
Seattle
TikTok.
money line, 21 cents."
21 cents is good. I like Seattle too. Okay, what else? It is 12. Man, it's midnight. We were listening to so much music. Thank you to Gaten, by the way. That was
Thank you to
incredible.
Gaten.
Yeah, thank you to Gaten.
Thank you to Bad Bunny.
Thanks. I mean, we could talk about some other markets, or we could wrap up.
We
We've
can
been
wrap.
going for a while.
I'll give my one play to leave on that I'm gonna probably end up taking a lot of is, you know what? I don't think they're saying what a catch.
I like that.
That's what I'm probably gonna be taking. We're gonna see. I'm gonna
Did
see
they
if the
have the
prices end
Mahomes
up.
strike?
No, but
Kalshi?
I don't think so. But they might. They actually might. They used to have it on
Probably
other
does.
mentions. If then
I
they
love a
probably
no
do.
Mahomes strike.
Let me see.
Yes, Mahomes is very square.
Oh, they have Mahomes.
They
It's
What's your price at? Like 60?
let me see.
Well,
Oh, it's
Mahomes
better.
isn't here this year, you know.
67. 6-7.
attendance market. I didn't. That's the only prop I didn't plan at all.
Wait, there was Cardi B in here, right?
Yeah,
They
because she's
have-
gonna be there for
Did
sure.
they have a Malcolm Butler strike?
Oh, like just gonna
She's just
be
gonna be there
there.
because her boyfriend's Stephon Diggs.
Do they have a Malcolm Butler
What?
strike?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, she's dating Diggs.
Jeez, that maybe
Dude,
changes some of the.
She's pregnant with this kid.
Wow, good for her.
Yes.
Mahomes,
Arguably
no.
not, you know.
Mahomes, no.
I mean, they're both
Mahomes, no.
horrible
Mahomes,
people.
no.
I like Mahomes, no. Marshawn is... Marshawn's underpriced.
Mahomes, no.
Marshawn
Buy no.
Lynch. Do you
Is
really
the rule
think?
of thumb to buy
Wait,
no in mention markets?
Yes.
Is that like fair? Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Wait, so the Marshawn Lynch thing is going to be because they're going to talk about the play where they lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But when they talk about that, are they really going to say
I don't
Marshawn
think
Lynch?
the full name... I don't know.
That's my whole thing. Are they going to like when you say
Skeletons in the closet.
they
that should
threw
be
it at
fair.
the first yard line? They've been like I just
They're not gonna dog a player.
wouldn't they say like he should have run? Well, it wasn't on
Is Pro Bowl
Marshawn,
good?
right? Because
Or
they didn't hand
it used
it
to be 90, now it's not anymore, eh? Do they not talk about that? Is that a real alpha?
I can't talk about that.
Yeah, okay.
But
That sounds like a good one though. Like it looks wrong. Like something about that looks wrong. Either it should be.
I
99
like
or
Russell
0.
Wilson more than I like Marshawn Lynch.
What's good about Russell Wilson? Is he the guy who threw the ball? Wow.
And like I don't when I close my eyes and think about this, they're more likely to say the full name Russell Wilson, whereas if you say Marshawn, like
wow.
you get it.
how many people watch the big game?
Yeah, is that?
It was there when you did viewers.
Do we have alpha on this? I don't know
I have
anything.
nothing.
I'm
lot.
sorry, Janoy. Bro, if it's at least by the yeses, yeah. Polymarket does it right where they have brackets that it can only resolve to one viewer.
I've been getting into the weather markets a little bit.
Whoa, really? That is a crazy.
He's a shark.
I just
Not
Come
heavily.
on, bro. You need to
I
make
just
money.
I don't
I
get
am.
involved in weather markets. They're so
We're
sharp.
making no.
So
well,
I'm
But
just-
snowfall.
I
snowfall
was joking.
not
I
sharp.
Snowfall,
only
yeah.
did the snowfall
Yeah.
because it was a lot of public money, like
Yes,
myself.
yes,
for
those
coming-
types of markets
coming
are
with that.
amazing. Anytime, like honestly, my best piece of advice is, and this is something I'm learning, is that anytime there's because I used to be like, okay, I know my niche, I know my place, I'm in mentions, whatever, maybe AI. But anytime there's a huge market, like just a lot of liquidity, like you just have to get involved. It's just too juicy. Like so,
Yeah.
like the snow one, perfect example. I didn't get involved, but that was one you really should have.
I mean, what I should have done was just gone to Central Park next to where they were tracking it.
Fair.
That was the move, but it was
ruler.
obviously so snowy.
Can you actually see, like, in Central Park what the tracker
I think it's
says?
behind a fence or something. isn't it?
No, but you could just go as close as possible
To
to the
the
National
areas
Weather Service
And then
spot,
just see
bring
how
a
they
little
do it.
thing,
There's probably someone doing that.
because it was on like
I
a
just don't know
5-6
how
hour
they-
delay.
If it's really, like, that non-complicated, then yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you do
Ben
that?
Freeman went out.
Because there was
In
so much
Boston.
snow.
So much snow.
Yeah.
Also, the Boston market wasn't doing numbers like the New York
Yeah,
market.
exactly.
What's he in
It's
Boston?
all New York. Like,
They had Boston, New York, and DC.
well,
Any final plays here?
look, I just can't believe it's gonna be the freaking Super Bowl, man.
I also think they have
Oh.
over-under players to throw a pass. Like, there's got to be a trick play. I think 3+, 4+. Sneaky play as well. I think there's the two quarterbacks to win MVP are overvalued. I could see a long shot, Rashid Shaheed or Marcus Jones. A guy that's a returner who is big play return potential. If Shaheed scores a touchdown on offense and takes back a long punt return, either for a touchdown or for like a long punt return, and the Hawks win, he could get it. Also, Sam Darnold turned the ball over 20 times this year. Like,
That's
a lot of people are forgetting, like, Sam Darnold can easily turn into a pumpkin here.
That's a problem.
that's kind of bullish.
20 turnovers for Sam Darnold. Like,
I can't accept a Patriots bowl, but you are right about that.
like,
I hope that happens. I want a super close game. A super close game would literally just feed families. I mean, it would just be
also,
incredible.
whatever Marcus Jones is, Marcus
Make everyone
Jones
else-
is...
domestic violence rates increase a lot in the cities that lose, and Baltimore, even if they win, it goes up. Lamar Jackson, man.
I just
Oh,
close game. Would just
Speaking
be
of that, I could see, this is looking ahead a little bit, the Raiders could absolutely trade that pick, and they could trade that for Lamar. I could see a different team drafting Mendoza. That's kind of off topic, a little bit of a long shot. You
Is
said-
Mendoza
that good.
#1 draft pick up there with who was Cooper Flag? How do you
he's not
compare the two?
Mendoza's not generational. Cooper Flag's
Aren't they
generational.
priced pretty similar?
Well,
they're priced
they're a
similar,
lock to
and
be
they
number
shouldn't
one.
be.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's a shitty draft.
Yeah, Mendoza's a lock to be number one, but he's not that good. He's
I
almost a
agree
lock
with
to be
that.
number one.
Yes, but I would say the Raiders to make the first pick, I could see them
not.
trading it.
Who do you think was the best quarterback in last year's draft? There's one right answer.
Bro, I don't even remember who's quarterback.
Is my brain pudding right now? I mean, yes, but
Well, there was, you had.
it's Drake May.
No,
No. It was like
this year's.
it was like
who's
you-
a rookie, best
Yeah.
rookie QB this year? I don't even remember
Or
who's
just-
a rookie QB.
Jackson Dart. That's the answer. That's what I was going for.
Poor
I
kid.
think Jackson
Poor
Dart.
kid, man.
What happened?
It's stuck on a bad team.
Wait, Dart. Who were the other? rookie?
You had Dart. I mean, you had the guy from Oregon. What was Oregon? Or, am I mixing up Baylor? No. You had the guy, the Cam Ward.
Oh,
Who
poor
was
kid.
huge.
Cam Ward was a phenomenal.
Tyler
Yeah.
Show, Dylan Gabriel. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
Dylan
these are
Gabriel.
horrible. These are horrible.
But Jackson Dart's not that bad.
I also would say Cam Ward was doing unreal shit on ass team.
Yeah. I think we're gonna call it.
We're calling
I've been.
We're fading a little bit.
Ladies
Just
and
on that
gentlemen.
topic though, like,
I think this was great.
can you believe people actually like conceively were like Shador should be the #1 pick?
He should like
That
honestly, he's
was-
the best.
that
rookie
was
QB this
I
year.
mean, he was thrown way too far back. in the draft.
Look at this watch.
I would. There's a lot of props we didn't get to, but I think halftime show there was some crazy, insane misprices. I wish I had
Yeah.
done research before and taken all of this stuff, but
You know it's gonna be there though tomorrow.
yeah,
right?
it'll come
It's-
back. Everyone will forget about us. If you were watching us,
If you were the
you're lucky.
insider,
Yeah.
wait till tomorrow night.
The moment these clips start going up, the prices will
Yeah,
go
if you
insane.
are gonna make any of these, make them with small size. So you
Oh yes, sorry, yeah. Insiders are a problem, and they'll likely be coming in the next 48 hours, like Goldie said. So I would be careful there. But at least for tonight, hopefully, we're safe. Safe until at least tomorrow
How many
afternoon.
views did we do here?
Find out. Not bad.
Pretty good.
Anyways, guys, Thank you for watching.
Thank you for
Clap
tuning
it up,
in.
everybody.
Everyone can get an outro because you guys are both streamer natives. I'm the new guy to the space, but at least from a Hive perspective, this is what I want to do. I want to get the sharpest people and other sharp people as well in
Sharpest.
the sharpest people and just talk about the markets. Even if you were knowledgeable of Bad Bunny, you like football, so like you're a fun person to have. But we're all educating each other in this space.
Yeah.
And this is what we're meant to do. So thanks for watching, and thanks for guys for being in the chat. Like it's great to interact.
Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in.
Attendance market alpha.
Yeah, we will.
No Trump.
Thank you guys.
No Trump.
No
Definitely.
Trump.
Bond.
Oh,
no
was
Trump.
that what attendance meant?
Yeah.
I was thinking about viewership.
Oh.
Well,
yeah.
I wanted to get. We can't do it.
Yeah. But Bond, no
No
Trump.
Trump.
But I know of everyone.
Yeah,
if we're being
honestly,
honest.
probably
I know of everyone.
like close to everyone in the Trump admin is going to be.
No
probably a good
JD.
thing.
No Trump. Yes, Jason
I think
Kelce.
Christy Nome is a strike.
Oh, that would have been so nice. Okay,
But they're all in the 90s.
thank you guys. See ya. Have a good night.
Take care.